1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show. By the way, if you use one of those headsets that you talk into in the office, you know, people want that hands-free telephone operation, so they use the headsets. When you're done using the phone, don't unplug it from the phone and walk around with the headset on and say, "Hi, how are you?" and talk in the office like we're impressed with the fact that you look like you ought to be working at Mission Control. Take it off. Take it off and then put it on when you need it. Don't walk around in public life with one of those things on like you're bucking for Stephen Hawking. Like all you need is the wheelchair. All right, anyway, 1-800-44... I say that because, well, Craig Taylor wanted me to mention that because somebody here at Premier does it. Anyway, 1-800... and it's really bothering him. 1-800-449... I'm kidding. He didn't give a crap. 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show. Bobby Dooley is with us from the Parent Teachers Organization of Western Estates. So much has happened in the hearts and minds of a lot of people when it comes to how they deal with their children in the wake of the Elian Gonzalez situation. And here we are just talking about how we didn't have to read it in the news anymore, and we're talking about it today, but from a different perspective, right, Bobby?
Phil, really, it is a different perspective. We're talking about a concept that I learned a long time ago in a book that I was reading about the tribes and cultures of Kenya and Central Africa. And there's an old saying, Phil, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village. And I really believe that that's true here in America.
How so?
I'll give you the example of a couple that lives across the street from us. They are two people that we have known since they moved in, Wade and Darlene Brownlee. They have two sons, Douglas and Andrew. These boys have been coming in late for school. They have had bloodshot looks in their eyes. They are staying up late and watching inappropriate videos. We've seen them riding mini bikes. They are riding these go-peds, sort of motorized scooters. They talk to our boys about the shows that they're allowed to watch, highly inappropriate things like X-Files and programs like that. And I told my sons that there for the grace of God go I, and there for the grace of God go you, that these boys are on the bubble of neglect. And Phil, it takes a village to raise a child.
And when you say it takes a village to raise a child, these kids live across the street from you, and this is a family that lives across the street from you. Are you intimating that the kids are abused?
I don't think that it's abuse. I think it's neglect. And when you see that kind of neglect, the Nintendo 64 system, are you familiar with that at all?
I know that our guys have one. They have very, very, very limited availability on that thing.
Well, it was a system developed by the Nintendo Corporation in conjunction with the Sega and Sony corporations. It is an automated child-sitting or babysitting device.
But it's a game system.
It is a game system, but it has an even more nefarious and a much more sophisticated purpose. It is to babysit and to input negative messaging in the minds of children and the ones that use it. So, twofold, Phil. This is a babysitting device that gives the children opportunity to use gaming, which is very negative, and it also obviously raises a great deal of money for the corporations that are behind it. We really believe that it takes a village to raise a child, and that's why we also look at these game systems, so-called the Sega Dream 64, these mind control systems that I think are hurting our children.
All right, the kids that, and these kids that live across the street from you, they use these?
They use all three, the Sega, PlayStation, and the Nintendo Dreamcast. There's also something else out there, Phil, that these boys, Douglas and Andrew Brownlee... and
are you afraid of lawsuit?
No, I'm not.
Because you've used this family's name now a number of times. You've used the name of the mother, the father, the two sons.
No, I'm really not afraid of it. Number one, because it is my understanding, since I am on your program, that you indemnify me.
No, we do not, ma'am.
Well, that is my understanding. Number two...
No, we do not, ma'am.
Number two, I am not afraid, because I do speak...
Ma'am, we do not indemnify you against any lawsuit.
I am not afraid of any lawsuit or legal action because of one simple thing. I am right. It takes a village to raise a child. And we really believe that the Brownlee boys are suffering from a form of neglect.
We're talking with Bobby Dooley. You are not indemnified, Ms. Dooley.
That is not my understanding.
We are talking to Bobby Dooley, who is well, if that's not your understanding, all right. 1-800-449-8686 is our phone number as we talk to her about a particular group, a family. They live in it. You guys live in a very upscale community, don't you?
Yes, we do, Phil.
All right. Now, this is a family that the father makes a lot of money, the mother makes a lot of money. These boys, you think, are being neglected because of the television that they're watching. What can you do about it?
That's why, Phil, it takes a village to raise a child.
What does that mean, it takes a village to raise a child? What are you going to do?
There are a lot of things that we can do. We can be responsible for our children, and we can be responsible for the community of children. It takes a village. Have you heard of Go-Gurt?
Go-Gurt? Yeah, the kids like Go-Gurt. It's like a dessert yogurt.
Yeah, well, it is an insidious product because it purports to be healthy, but it is simply a substitution for a prepared meal. In the spirit of it takes a village, we really want to begin to actively pursue some remedies. Now we are discovering that...
Well, what are those remedies?
Phil, I'd like to mention those remedies in a moment, but I want to mention something else that had happened to these boys.
We're talking about Douglas and Andrew Brownlee, who you feel are being abused.
That is correct.
Go ahead.
We have, in our community at Western Estates, we have 80% in-ground swimming pools. That means 80% of the swimming pools are in-ground, they are built in-ground, and the children enjoy them. The Brownlees have an above-ground blow-up pool. And
it's a blow-up pool.
Yes, and when I first saw it, I can feel my heart palpitating right now. They had an above-ground blow-up pool. Two things. First of all, it kills the grass. Secondly, and more importantly, this is devastating to the boys' self-image. It will drive the boys away from home to go to an in-ground pool, and it begins to lead to socially dysfunctional and violent behavior. We recognize that it takes a village. And we are asking law enforcement, the federal government, that at some point we believe that we should be able to avail ourselves of the very same thing that Elian Gonzalez's father availed himself of.
You're asking for police intervention. Now, these kids...
We are asking for federal intervention. A pre-dawn raid that my husband Steve is with us. Steve, did you have that?
I got it right here.
My husband Steve and I have worked on a pre-dawn raid that can be used to extract these boys from a situation that we think is leading to violence, Phil. It's not violent now.
Wait a minute. Just because a kid has to swim in a blow-up pool and watch X-Files doesn't mean that he needs to be removed from his home.
Absolutely. But we want now, Phil, to do something before it's too late. It takes a village. It takes a village.
To raise a child.
To raise a child.
1-800-449-8686. San Antonio on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hi.
Yeah, I just had a question. Does this lady think that she's better than everybody else? You know,
Of course
that
not.
she has herself up on a high horse and thinks that she's raising her child to the best perfection of anybody else.
No, I do not think
anybody
so.
else that lets her child watch Pokemon or anything like that, they're condemned.
No, I do not think I'm better than anyone else. But what I am is a concerned member of a society.
Have you confronted the parents yet is what I'm wondering.
You know something?
The parents?
You know something? I don't think it'll do any good.
Well, have you tried?
No, we haven't, and I'll tell you what.
Why not?
I think that would be the first measure.
Well, because they are so far gone. They are so far gone with the way they treat these boys. And, you know, it takes a village. And what that means is that every parent needs to get involved. So what am I going to say to these parents?
Why are these parents so far gone?
I told you they have an above-ground pool in an area where there is... Oh, please, what?
Above-ground pool. Well, maybe they can't afford a below-ground pool. You don't know. You don't know their situation.
They live in a 6,000-square-foot home. They can't afford an in-ground pool.
Well, maybe
I don't
that's
think
their preference.
So. Well, you know something? It flies in the face of every decent instinct that their boys' self-esteem is going to be brutalized by this. Okay,
because
that's number one.
Because they have an above-ground pool.
Number two...
I didn't have a pool, and I condemned also. You know,
Did you live...
My parents...
How large was the home that you grew up in?
I'm sorry?
How large was the home you grew up in?
It doesn't matter how large.
Yes,
it depends on
yes,
how the family is.
It takes
the
village.
family. Have you been over there? Have you talked to the parents?
Yes, I have been over there.
You haven't because
yes, I have been over
you
there.
haven't done it.
Well, you know what? You're answering my questions for me. I have been over there. I have
You
seen
just said you hadn't talked to the parents.
You asked me had I been over there.
I asked you if you had talked to the parents. And
you know
said
something?
No.
You're very young, and you talk a lot more than what you know. You're very young, and I think
How do you know how old I am?
Well, you sound young. I don't know how old you are.
How young do I sound?
You sound like you're a teenager, and you don't sound like a mother.
Years old,
Are you a mother? Are you a mother?
Yes, I am. I'm a mother of a 3.5-year-old daughter.
Then you know it takes a village.
No, I do not.
If you don't
I raise my child how I want to raise them, and if somebody wants to butt in, they can do their 2 cents worth. But I'm going to raise my daughter how I want to raise her.
I want to ask a question to the lady. I want to ask a question to the lady. Have you ever heard of Go-Gurt?
Go-Gurt?
Yeah.
Oh, that yogurt stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bobby believes it's a very insidious product that is a substitute for a prepared meal.
It is absolute poison. Do you allow your children to eat that?
To eat yogurt?
Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt? I haven't bought it. No, I haven't bought it yet. I don't. My daughter would make too much of a mess with it.
There's a little bit of help for you yet, I think. But really, what?
Okay, so she doesn't buy Go-Gurt. She's a good mother.
So you think abusing children is funny? Is that it? You're laughing about
I'm laughing at this comment. I don't buy yogurt, the Go-Gurt, so I'm a good parent. I think that's hilarious. You know, I have my daughter play computer games. Does that make me a bad parent?
What kind?
Pretty much anything.
Well, do you know that Nintendo...
Anything for learning things. She plays wave files on the computer of Pokemon.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You let them play that?
Wave files of, like, Pokemon? Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know, you can laugh at abuse. I don't laugh at abuse.
Matter of fact, I just came back from Mexico with an outfit for my daughter with Pikachu on it.
I don't laugh at abuse.
All right.
I don't know. I think this lady's
God help your children. No, God help your children.
I'm sorry?
God help your children.
God help my child. Yes, she says
absolutely.
her prayers every night. Thank you. She says God bless everybody from the windows all the way to Grandma and Grandpa.
What is it that you wanted to say, Bobby? I mean,
I want some recognition.
I want some my daughter from the rest of the world?
I want some recognition from this woman that allowing that child to be subjected to these computerized babysitting systems such as Pokemon and Nintendo 64 will suck the brains right out of that child's ears and will leave her a hollow china doll.
Let me tell you something. My daughter knows more than a 4-year-old I used to babysit in Germany.
You know what? You might as well put your lips up to the ears of your children and begin sucking, because you will siphon the brains from that child. I really mean that.
Okay,
I really mean that. It takes a village.
All right. Thank you very much.
And what are you laughing at?
Just the way you say it takes a village. Hold on. 1-800-449-8686. Bobby Dooley with us, who really believes that if you allow the Nintendo 64 system, the Dreamcast, you might as well place your mouth up to the ears of your kids and suck their brains dry, because that's abuse. She believes a pre-dawn raid of her next-door neighbor's house by the federal government is going to keep her neighbors from abusing what she believes abusing their kids. 1-800-449-8686. It's the Phil Hendrie Show. One 1-800-449-8686. This is the Phil Hendrie Show. And check out our website, philhendrieshow.com. Not for any particular reason. Just check it out. You can pick up our Best of the Phil Hendrie Show CD, 1999 CD, Communism is Neat. We've raised $128,000 thanks to you great people. On the line with us this afternoon is Bobby Dooley of the Western States Homeowners Association. And Bobby has talked to us about a family across the street. There's so much fear about abuse, children, where do they belong? Family across the street from you, right there in your community, the Brownlee family, you think is abusing their children? Or
we just think it's a bad environment for the children, Phil. It's not really abuse so much as a bad environment. My boys have commented. I've seen the children. They stay up late watching The Daily Show with Craig Kilborn, I think Kilborn, and X-Files. Nintendo 64. They're eating Go-Gurt. They're riding Go-Peds. They were watching some of the Charlie Rose interview with Kevin Spacey, who is a suspected homosexual. All of these things put together.
They were watching the Charlie Rose interview with Kevin Spacey, who's a suspected homosexual, and you consider that to be abusive.
You know something, Phil? There are things meant for children, and there are things meant for... And my husband, Steve, wants to say something.
We're planning a pre-dawn raid federal.
Well, are you going to contact the federal government for a pre-dawn raid?
They did that for the Gonzalez family. They can do it for this family. A pre-dawn raid to remove the children. My husband has offered to coordinate that pre-dawn raid using police officers to get the children out of this home, Phil.
Levy County on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hi.
Hi. My name is Jackie, and
Hi.
I truly don't understand where Bobby is coming from. Maybe you should move to Cuba and live in a communist country where they tell you what to think and what you can watch and what your environment's like. This is America, land of the free, and it takes a family to raise a child, not a village.
It takes a village.
And just because this is your point of view doesn't mean that the rest of us
Ma'am, can I ask
feel the same way.
can I ask a favor of you, man? I'm going to put you back on hold because your car phone's breaking up.
Okay.
But don't go away, all right?
Okay.
All right. She's obviously in a cell. I think she's traveling. Portland on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I guess it takes a village idiot. This is ridiculous. She is...
That's really clever. You know, I haven't insulted anyone.
Well,
I haven't called you a name.
Well, excuse me, but I think you... Listen to me. I think that you have verbally abused and caused emotional distress to these children that you're talking about.
How do you know what I've said to these children?
I've heard repeatedly what you have referred to as...
You know something? You got yourself stuck, don't you? You're caught, don't you?
You have no facts. You
no
don't
facts.
know.
I saw the Go-Gurt. I saw the Go-Peds.
Ma'am, is Go-Gurt available at grocery stores?
Yes,
it's a legal product.
Yes, I don't think it's...
It isn't up to you to decide whether or not a legal product is acceptable for children of neighbors.
I don't see why it is I have to stand by and watch these children eat fruit rolls.
Well, what do your children eat? What do your children eat?
Guns are legal too. Guns are legal too.
What do your children eat?
Guns are legal too.
Answer my question. What do your children eat?
What do my children eat?
Yeah.
We have fresh broccoli and rainwater.
Well, I object
we do not
to
believe
you
in
feeding your children fresh broccoli. I think I'm opposed to that.
Well, you
That's
must be
ridiculous.
insane. And
why do you drink rainwater?
We do not trust the water supply in Los Angeles. We do not think that it's healthy. We do drink rainwater. We have a rain barrel. And we only eat fresh-cut broccoli and cauliflowers.
Ma'am.
And ranch dip. And...
I think what you need, you're referring to, it takes a village.
It takes a village.
Well, I would really hope that you would go back inside your house and look at your children and raise your children how you want to. And when you look across the street, recognize that those parents have the right to do the same thing.
If you saw a child that was going to be crushed by a mail truck, would you remove that child from where the mail truck was, or would you let the mail truck crush the child? That's what I mean about it takes a village.
Bizarre arguments.
Oh, that's bizarre. Children get hit by cars. And I'm saying it takes a village.
Comparing that to Go-Gurt? Come on,
Go-Gurt
lady.
is a very unhealthy... You know something, Phil? I didn't come on your program to be insulted. And
the woman has a legitimate question. What's wrong with Go-Gurt? What's wrong with a... I mean, you want to plan a pre-dawn raid to remove these kids.
They removed Elian Gonzalez from a home that was not healthy for him. My husband, Steve Dooley, is ready to assist federal officers in a pre-dawn raid on the Brownlee home across the street.
Well, thank God we live in America where your Steve Dooley can't do that. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Hold on a minute. I can plan a pre-dawn raid.
My husband's in the room right now. What, honey?
I don't want to hear your husband in the background. If he wants to get on the air and talk...
I can do a pre-dawn raid.
Well, what do you mean you're going to do a pre-dawn raid?
My husband can help lead a pre-dawn raid.
All of these comments.
All right, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. We'll be right back. You're not a police officer, though, are you?
I can get a pre-dawn raid, though.
Steve, Phil, if I could...
Let me just tell the audience we're back. 1-800-449-8686. Bobby Dooley with me. Her husband, Steve Dooley, is also here. They're talking about a family that lives across the street from them in Western Estates. The kids are watching X-Files. They're staying up late and playing Nintendo. They ride Go-Peds, and they eat Go-Gurt, which is a kind of it's a kid's yogurt, and they're also swimming in a blow-up pool. All of this added together
are the building blocks for abuse. And your husband has been in touch with federal officials?
I'm going to plan a pre-dawn raid.
Is that right, Bobby? I can't hear him.
Yes, Steve has been in touch and has offered to help plan a pre-dawn raid of the home, utilizing federal officers, with my husband leading the raid to clear the children from the perimeter.
To clear the children from the perimeter?
Yes.
Clifton Park on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Phil, I never knew this, but I think I was abused as a child because we didn't have any pool at all. And we had video game systems.
Well, you know something? So what are you saying?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm just waking up to it right now. I was just playing a video game on my computer.
Well, you know something? If you're not smart enough to see it, if your parents treated you that way.
Yeah, I was just using a video game thing called a Voodoo Banshee. Imagine that. But
so what? So
are
you
for real?
Young man, I don't know. Do you live with your parents?
Yes, I do.
And your parents are aware of this behavior?
Yeah, they encourage it.
They encourage it. So in other words, this professional babysitting device, Sony Nintendo Dreamcast, your parents allow you to use that. And you've never once
Dreamcast, if that's what you mean.
I'm sorry?
Sega makes Dreamcast, not Nintendo.
Ask about the pre-dawn raid.
My husband wants to know about a pre-dawn raid.
If you haven't realized by now that I'm being sarcastic, because I've had all these.
So what does that mean?
The guy is being sarcastic. He's joking with you.
Yeah, you know.
So in other words, you think it's funny that your parents have subjected you to this kind of abuse?
Well, what's it cost me? I think I'm okay.
Why is your nose stuffed up?
Why is your nose stuffed up? My husband wants to.
It's allergy season here.
Allergy season. Where do you live, pal? In
Clifton
Florida?
Park, New York.
He lives in upstate New York.
They have not assaulted you?
No, not yet.
Your father didn't punch you in the nose?
No.
No, his nose isn't stuffed up because his old man... You got to be putting me on, okay?
I asked the boy a question, and he's afraid to answer it.
I don't think that this woman really knows what she's talking about.
Of course I do.
Well,
I asked you... Did you want
about these kids watching The Daily Show earlier, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I think it's extremely adult in nature. I think it's extremely destructive.
Well, how would you know? I mean, you said Craig Kilborn was on it. He hasn't been on it in 2 years. You obviously haven't watched it yourself.
Are you sure nobody punched you in the face?
He's got an allergy, okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
That South Park is way too adult for my young teens.
Have you watched it?
No, I have not, but I heard they talk an awful lot about giving it to people in the butt and things like that. Obviously way too adult. Now, I will ask you one more time. Do you want to be liberated in a pre-dawn raid, or do you not? Or are you kidding me? You're all right?
I'm doing okay.
He's being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic with me?
Yes, he is.
Well, you see, the thing is, all my friends are treated like this, too. A lot of my friends have these...
Dr. Laura does not approve of South Park.
Well, I'm not saying that kids should be able to watch whatever they want. I mean, I'll agree with you there that show is probably not good for young children.
Did your mother slap you in the nose for being sarcastic?
All right, sir, I get where you're coming from, man, okay? Thanks for calling. Here's San Antonio on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
So, in other words, we're not allowed to speak to anyone anymore.
No, I have to move on. Yes, San Antonio, go ahead.
Yes, this is Sharon.
Yes, Sharon.
I just want to know, hello, how you doing? I think that you have too much time on your hands. Do you sit around all day and look for things, just like the guy before? He has a stuffed up nose, and he has allergies. So why are you looking for his parents to have...
You don't think he got bopped in the nose with a fist?
Well, if he did, would you go over to his house and pull him out tonight?
I would do a pre-dawn raid. Yes, I would.
A pre-dawn raid? Because they have Go-Gurt in the icebox?
Phil, across the street from my home right now is a full-size pickup truck with a utility rack.
What do you drive?
My God, I drive a Lincoln Navigator. I do not drive a full-size pickup truck with a utility rack.
So
you know what that is?
You have the means for your children, for the pool and all of the accessories and things that will make them a better people. Okay. Why don't you go and buy the boys across the street a pool? Donate one.
I'm not. They have a blow-up pool. We're talking about an in-ground pool.
You don't approve of that.
No, we do not approve of that. No, we do not approve of that.
Okay, why don't you purchase them one?
I'm not going to put an in-ground pool in there. They make enough money. They could do that.
Well,
why are
you're
they driving a pickup
them.
truck? They're not my children, are they? It takes a village.
Well,
it takes more than one person. Are you black?
Aren't you part of that village?
Can I ask you something? Are you black?
Why?
Because you should know about the African "it takes a village" thing. It takes a village.
We know it takes a village, okay? What we're talking about is you and these people and this. It takes a village, so why aren't you there helping them out, okay? Eugene on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Well, why do I have to help them out? It takes a village.
Okay.
Well, let's get the whole village over there.
Helping a village. Now, the village is calling, okay? Here's the village. I don't think anybody agrees with you who's listening to you, first of all. Second of all, I think you need medication.
Oh, I need medication because I believe it takes a village.
You're delusional.
Oh, really?
I don't know how you and your husband found each other. I was talking to my husband in the car. I said, what does her husband think of this? How is he? Is he like,
man,
how did I find this lady?
I'm her husband right here, and I support my wife 100%.
My husband supports me. Does your husband support you?
And second of all, you said you didn't insult anybody. First of all, you insulted homosexual. Okay?
I did not. I simply said I don't believe that Kevin Spacey's alleged homosexuality is something that I want my boys watching on the Charlie Rose show.
Homosexuality or something?
I'm sorry?
Would they catch homosexuality or something?
Aren't you smart? Aren't you
I am. You know what? And second of all, my kids are very abused, and you probably should come do a pre-dawn raid for me, too, you psycho.
Oh, so I'm a psycho now.
The woman wants to have a pre-dawn raid, okay?
Yeah, and so
you want to get a man on the phone?
Business,
if you're going to put
way you were talking,
my husband has a wildly successful landscaping business.
Yeah.
All right.
But you guys you're talking like he's going to help them break in with what, his backhoe?
I'm going to help lead a pre-dawn raid.
Okay, how are you going to help them? You're not into a law enforcement officer.
I know of their property. I know how the law enforcement people can get into their property.
Don't you think the cops could figure that out themselves? They need you to lead them through what? The guy's front yard to the front door?
Yeah.
You know, you're pretty sarcastic, aren't you?
No, man, you're the guy that's coming up with some screwball idea. You're going to lead a pre-dawn raid on some guy's house because they're feeding the kid Go-Gurt.
Phil,
one thing I agree with.
It is a combination of a lot of things.
One thing I agree with.
Any father that drives a full-size truck. The only mildly intelligent
thing that's come out of your mouth since you've been on the radio is that Elian Gonzalez was in a bad situation. Yeah.
Oh, so what's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? You can't even hear anybody because you go,
Any father that drives a full-size truck and lets their kids play with motorized scooters, oh, God.
Maybe without helmets. That would be neglectful if they were playing without helmets.
All right, ma'am. Thank you for your call. Fredericksburg on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Unbelievable that you know, the guy works for a living, okay? Fredericksburg, hello.
Hello, Mr.
Yes.
and Mrs. Dooley. Okay, can you hear me? Okay,
yes.
because you keep saying I'm
here for you. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Okay. Do you think there may be some more legitimate causes you could fight, like maybe cocaine?
Child abuse?
Instead
No,
of
I don't think there's anything more severe than child abuse.
I don't think you can hear me again.
I can hear you. You asked me a question, I answered it. I don't think there's anything more serious than child abuse.
Maybe,
all right?
Maybe you could set the phone down for a second and let your husband talk.
Don't talk to my wife like that.
Wait
a second, okay?
Am I going to do what?
You're going to raid my house if I talk to your wife like that?
My wife's got allowed to talk. Why are you butting in?
This guy's trying to ask a question. Your wife's butting in, Steve.
Thank you.
You're the big talk show host now. You tell me what to do?
You see, Phil, just because you're a talk show host doesn't mean you get to tell us what to do.
Phil, be careful.
Okay? It takes a village. It takes a village.
Listen, the village people here, I think
do you believe in the village?
Yeah, David Koresh had a village, too. It went really well.
You laughing at my wife?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
For about the last hour.
Man, I'd like to belt you.
Okay.
Oh, so now it's violent, huh?
You laughing at my wife.
You know, laughing at a woman.
Would it make you feel better if I laughed at you also?
You laughing at me, too? I don't like to be laughed at.
Really? You know, David Koresh had a village, too. That didn't go very well, did it?
I don't know what he had. He had a barn or something. I don't know if that was a village. But it did take a village, didn't it?
In David Koresh's case, what, to burn it to the ground? All right, sir, here is Miami on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi there. How are
Yes.
you? Ma'am. You have children, right?
Yes, I do.
What is so scary is that, I live in Miami, and we're really good at pre-dawn raids. And you and your husband are so certifiably insane that if I were your neighbor, would have a pre-dawn raid and rescue your teenage kid.
From what? What are we doing? What are we doing wrong?
You're only allowing them to eat cauliflower, broccoli, and rainwater, which is loaded with acid rain?
You know something? Maybe someone should...
You're an abuser.
What about a pre-dawn raid at your house? Have you ever... I just spent $60,000 for a new Humvee. And we can use this in the pre-dawn raid.
A Humvee is not destructive, but a full-size truck is?
No, we can use it in the pre-dawn raid.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? But you live in Miami.
I have to think.
You know something? I would watch it if I were you. You live in Miami. They can do a pre-dawn raid on your home.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You went out and spent like $85,000 on a Humvee so you can do a pre-dawn raid.
Pre-dawn raid on their neighbor.
Mr. Hendrie, we care about abused kids if you don't.
I care about abused kids, you knucklehead. I'm not going out and getting a Humvee so I can do a freaking battering ram raid on my friend's house because the guy is feeding his kids Go-Gurt and has a blow-up pool.
You don't understand children and you don't understand parenting because you're...
but I do, ma'am, understand that you are one of the following, either totally insane or the two of you were sitting someplace, probably in a fraternity house or a sorority house, jerking off and thinking, we're making all these people crazy.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you? Because I eat Go-Gurt.
It takes a village.
And I'm sitting in a
It
truck.
takes a village, you bitch.
Takes a village of idiots,
We just
ma'am.
heard the B word, didn't we?
Well, this woman, it takes a village.
It takes a village. A village idiot.
The Humvee's at the shop being painted camouflage.
Oh, is it? That's great. Who, baby? Tampa on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Phil, I don't mind being laughed at if it saves one child.
Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to let this couple know that when their kids get out into the real world, they're going to be in for a rude awakening when they see what the real world is like, because it sure sounds like you're sheltering these boys. How old are the boys?
My sons are 12 and 11. My son Derek is 12 and Seth is 11.
And the boys across the street?
The same ages. That's why they're in the same classes, and they see the abuse that these boys go through.
Now, your definition of abuse is?
I think I've been very clear.
Now, what about...
Above-ground pool, Go-Gurt, Go-Peds, and watching Charlie Rose interviewing Kevin Spacey because he's allegedly a homosexual.
Well, you know what, I have to...
And that's not abuse.
And my
no, it's not.
And my feeling in this is, now of course my daughters are 15 and 18. But I believe that you feel that this blow-up pool is making your property value go down, and the pickup truck is ruining your image.
Oh, so in other words, it's about money.
With you, that's what it's coming across as.
And
now,
you put your mouth to the ears of your children and suck brains out too.
My kids are honor students. My boyfriend's son.
Your boyfriend.
There
we go, Steve. She lives with her boyfriend.
Oh,
listen,
God.
Listen.
Oh,
well, actually, he's my
Christ.
fiance.
Oh,
okay.
Christ. Oh, Jesus.
Listen.
Living with the boyfriend, and you're putting me down. You know something? I think you should take, as the Bible says.
Yes.
Take care of your own stuff.
I am taking care of my own stuff, but my point is...
The Bible says that? It's interesting.
Yes, it does.
The boys, my fiance's son was raised around...
Dr. Laura would have a field day with you, sister.
She would. No, I have spoken with her, okay? But this isn't about Dr.
It takes a village. It takes a village.
His boys were raised around pistols. They were hunters. And, you know, his oldest son is a youth minister.
The man you live with.
You know? And why haven't you let me talk? The guy
who chains his wallet to his belt. The guy who chains his wallet to his belt.
I'm sorry?
That the guy?
All right, ma'am, I'm awfully sorry. I got to get rid of this nut. And
so I'm a nut now. He called me a nut, Steve.
How dare you?
Yeah, I called both of you nuts.
All right. Oh, man, I'm so angry at that.
Oh.
You pissed me off.
You know, Phil, you really piss us off. And if you don't want a pre-raid dawn done on your home...
Oh, yeah. Come on over with the Humvee.
Who's going to pay for that?
The federal government.
The federal government is going to... So, in other words, we're going to be paying for your actions on this family. You know, what are you going to do when they start shooting? What's going to happen?
What if they start to shoot, Steve?
What are you going to do when they start to shoot?
What are they going to shoot with?
Guns?
Police usually carry weapons. Okay?
Yeah, you might go back to the drawing board on that. See if the Humvee you're buying comes with machine guns. Thank you, ma'am, for your call.
You're welcome.
It's the Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686.
Guns, huh?
800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show. And what is that? What am I listening? Oh, excuse me. I had that going on. It's in the digicard. It's in queue. And then, of course, I had the other thing in queue that sounds a little bit like
Phil Hendrie Flashback.
And then I had this. Why does it say sheep? And I've got... there it is.
Phil Hendrie Flashback.
No, that was a big moment. So anyway, Craig, my man, is telling me Humvee for 60 G's. Not that any of us know. Humvee, let me explain. I'm not going to explain anything. Let me give you my opinion. Do you know what a Humvee is? Am I getting too far afield if I speak of Humvees? Everybody's seen them. And I suppose, was it Arnold Schwarzenegger that really popularized or at least made evident to us in the culture that there is such a thing as this Humvee? Who manufactures that? I don't know. Is it Jeep? Is it Chrysler? Well, where I live in Thousand Oaks, the Thousand Oaks Auto Mall has one sitting out there on the freeway, and they rent them. They rent one. They have one that they rent. They had another that had a custom paint job, one of those rather iridescent paint jobs that, back here it's green, and as you change it's blue. It's really kind of an awesome paint job. So when I looked at this thing, I said, Jesus, look at this damn thing. And it's called Fly Eye. And I said to the guy, God damn, man, it's a hell of a thing. How much is this? He says, well, it's about 130 G's with the, I take that back, about 115 G's with the paint job and the whole special design. I said, God. And then I looked inside the Hummer. Have you ever looked inside one? 2 seats about 4 people. And then it has like cargo space, and then that's it. I don't know why you've got to have disposable income, man, to buy one of these things. And I said to the guy, now that one for rent, what do you rent that for? He says it's $1,000 down, $1,000 security, $300 a day. I said, who do you rent it to? He said, wedding parties. They think it's a real hoot and a half to have the bridesmaid sit in his Humvee going down the street with her with one leg hanging out one window and the other leg hanging out the other. I said, that's great. I said, that's great. Is the groom with her? He said, not necessarily. So there you go. Anyway, that's all I have time for. One 800-449-8686, the Phil Hendrie Show. And with us online from Beverly Hills is Ted Bell from the Beverly Hills Automobile Association. Ted's of Beverly Hills. Did you guys hear the news on this? The big game lottery was won. And I don't have any idea what the big game lottery is. Forgive me. I live on the West Coast. Out here we have the California lottery. I did live in Minnesota a few years ago in Minneapolis, and they had the Powerball up there. Is this the same? Might be. Maybe they've changed the name. 2 winning tickets. The total payout, $366 million. One ticket matching the numbers drawn Tuesday night in the lottery was sold at Mr. K's Party Shop in a Detroit suburb of Shelby Township, Michigan lottery spokeswoman Sarah Lapshin said. And the second winning ticket was sold in northwestern Chicago suburb of Lake Zurich, said Lori Montana, director of the Illinois Lottery. So these are all lotteries that are hooked together. It's called Big Game. $366 million. Interesting. I ran into Ted here at our studios at the Premier Radio Networks. And Ted, we're over here pitching a show idea? Ted, where are you at, man? Are you with me?
Yeah, right here, Phil.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I missed your question.
You were over here pitching a show idea?
I was, Phil. I was over talking to Bob Hadley over there, and I had an idea on a show where you can inform or educate. I don't know whether you want to call it inform or educate, but it's a way of talking to people who have just made some money. I want to throw a statistic at you, Phil, and I want to throw it at the rest of your audience. There are more millionaires in America today than ever before in the history of our country. What does that tell you about a great country like America? Isn't that something?
There are more millionaires now?
There are more millionaires now than ever before. Doesn't that say something beautiful about our country? It also says there's a lot of new money floating around out there. Now, that presents a little bit of a problem. And the problem is that you've got a lot of people who have a lot of money and they don't know how to act. And I'm trying to find the right way to put this, but they are the nouveau riche, and they're acting in ways that says new money. I'll give you an example.
Yeah, give us an example, because I'm not sure I know what you mean.
I'll give you an example. Just because you drive a Mercedes-Benz, and a convertible Mercedes-Benz, let's say, doesn't mean you look good in it. Just because you drive a Mercedes-Benz doesn't mean people aren't laughing behind your back when you drive away, all right? Now,
what does that mean?
What that means is you've got a lot of new money out there. People who have this money, they go and nervously buy things because they're hoping it'll get them into a club that they don't yet belong in. And I'll tell you, it doesn't matter how much money you make. Can you get into my club? Now, here's what I mean by my club.
When you say my club, how much? I'm not going to ask you how much money you're worth. I know you're worth a lot of money.
All right.
Let me ask you. You live in Beverly Hills?
I do. Yeah.
All right. So you're wealthy, and I take it that your money is old money.
No, Phil. I would call my money old money because that's money that's been in a family for a long time. I made my money myself. I made my money through the sweat of my brow. I'm a very, very tough worker, and I made a lot of money. I made close to $40 million in the first 40 years of my life, and I'm very, very proud of that. And
how old are you now?
I'm 50 years, just turned 50. I've never felt better. I've never looked better. I've got a great life. And what I'm trying to say, Phil, is a lot of people want to get into the club that I belong to, which is the long-time money, business money. Who are the winners? Okay, who are the losers? That's what we got to talk about, all right? It's important because America today has a large upper class, and you got a lot of money out there, Phil, and the people don't know what to do with it.
All right, Ted Bell is with us. Now, what was the show you were pitching over here today?
Well, the show was a program. What I want to do is, and I'm doing this in conjunction with KFI in Los Angeles and Wood Talk Radio, Wood Radio in Grand Rapids. What I want to do is, and with the Premier Radio Networks, I want to get a show on the air, how to act when you're rich. In other words, it's time to wipe the boogers in a tissue on a handkerchief and not on the back of the headboard. You know what I'm saying? It's time to take your finger out of your nose. And you got so many people out there who are making money and they don't know what to do or how to act. So coming on your program is a first step. And here's what I want to do.
What do you mean coming on my program? In other words, you've got a lot of people out there, people listening to me who are new millionaires?
Well, no. I think what we have listening to your program, people who'd like to be millionaires but aren't. Okay?
So I don't have any of the nouveau riche.
I don't mean anything by that.
No, I understand. I mean, but you're saying that there's people listening to my show that would like to be rich.
Can I speak directly to them?
To my audience?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ted Bell. I'm Ted Bell, and I know a lot of you. I make, and I knock on wood, a lot of money. To people out there that have made a lot of money, God help them, they need advice. And I'm not talking about necessarily financial advice. I'm talking about how to behave. Let me go with 1 through 6, okay, Phil?
Go ahead.
If you've made a lot of money, there's a thing called a lawyer. Hire one, because I can tell you they're going to help you. Number 2, don't tell anybody that you've made a lot of money, because all the white trash in your family is going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to want to borrow some.
That's assuming that they have white trash in their family.
That's assuming that, yeah. Number 3, and this is really important, Bill, because when you make an awful lot of money, you really want to begin to protect yourself. People know you have money, and the home security system is only the first step. I really, really believe in electrified fences. I really do. And I'll tell
electrified fences?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because a lot of times you'll buy a new home, you've made a lot of money, people want to walk by your house and stare at you and lean against your fence and call up to you and stare at you. People want to stare at Ted Bell. I don't want them staring at me. That's why I have an electrified fence. And I can tell you something.
Isn't that dangerous?
No, you put a warning on it.
You put up a warning sign. Yeah, because anybody could come along. What about dogs or cats?
Hey, I'm only interested in saving the lives of people. And
have you not killed anybody, God forbid, but have any animals fallen afoul of this thing?
You know that my daughter got really upset because there was a cat that she really liked. It was a neighborhood cat that would come around. We found this thing cooked over on Brereton, the Brereton side of my property.
I'm sorry?
On the Brereton side.
You found the cat cooked?
Yeah, it was wrapped in the fence, cooked. It also keeps birds off your fence, and it keeps all that bird stuff off the new fence. And so it's a very good thing. So I'm a big believer in electrified fences. Hire undocumented workers because naturalized citizens is nouveau riche. Everybody knows your new money. If you hire an undocumented worker, in other words, a worker that is an illegal immigrant, you're old money. Play the stock market, invest in what we call inevitables. That is money that you can't lose. Erectile dysfunction, what do you call it? Cemeteries and prisons that are privatized, and here's a good test, and I don't know. Can I give you a test, Phil?
What are you talking about here, Ted? I'm talking about
how to act when you have money. You got 2 new winners of the lottery out there, $366 million.
So far, you've been telling me, and you've been talking to my audience about hire a lawyer. They're really good. Don't tell anybody. Your white trash relatives are going to find out you have the money. And get your fence electrified.
I'm a big believer in that.
Electrified fences.
That's right. Let me just try something, okay? Pronounce this. C-A-V-I-A-R.
C-A-V-I-A-R. Caviar.
Very good. Okay, try this one. C-R-E-P-E.
C-R-E-P-E is crepe.
Okay, I'm very impressed. That's 2 out of 3. You want to go for 3 for 3?
Yes.
Going to go 3 for 3?
Yes, I'm going 3 for 3.
All right. C-H-A-N-D-E-L-I-E-R.
C-H-A. Chandelier.
Wow. That, I'm going to tell you, that it's probably because you're educated. If you get
those were 3 words that...
No, but those are 3 words that your audience would have a very hard time with. And
all right, now hold on for a minute. We're talking with Ted Bell of Ted's of Beverly Hills Steakhouse. Our number is 1-800-449-8686. He's proposing a new show to be syndicated. How to Be Rich is the name of the show, right?
That's right. And what we're going to do, Phil, is we're going to tell people how to behave, how to spend their money when you hit the lottery. This is specifically for people that hit the lottery. And, and we're talking about people that generally have little or no breeding or training because they're generally lower-class people that hit the lottery. You, if you know what to do, have got yourself a ton of fun and a ton of socializing, but let's quit it. Let's stop. Just because you can afford to drive a Jaguar doesn't mean you don't look like a complete ass when you're driving it, okay? The goal is to not look like a complete ass while you're doing something, okay? And that's what if I do anything in this world, Phil, what I want to do is keep people from, after they win the lottery, from looking like a complete ass.
How many people do you think win a lottery in a year?
Oh, win the lottery in a year? I don't know, maybe 50.
And you got a radio show devoted to 50 people? And
it's not just them, Phil. It's the people who are out there who wish they could be rich. I'm Ted Bell.
All right, 1-800-449-8686 as we talk to Ted Bell on the Phil Hendrie Show here about when you hit it big and you make a lot of money in the lottery, what to do with it and how to spend it. Here is West Haven on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Oh, God. Did you tell her to turn her radio down?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, could you turn the radio down?
Go ahead. I'm here.
Okay, well, you're on the air now, ma'am.
The thing that I'm trying to make the point
no,
is...
this is exactly what I'm talking about. Here's a lady that was hanging on. She was told to turn her radio down. She doesn't know anything about it. This is what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, ma'am.
The point that you need to be thankful for is that God has blessed you. And it's not about claiming the denomination. You know what?
Ted Bell works for what he's got.
The thing that's going to come back to bite you in your behind is that you are not grateful for what you have.
Man, I love what I have.
Sooner or later, there's going to be somebody who gets your wisdom.
Ted Bell appreciates what he has because Ted Bell earned what he has.
You know what? It's about earning and appreciate how you got there. And apparently you forgot. Either you climbed the ladder and you remember that it's a long fall down.
What did I say that makes you think I forgot?
The fact of the matter is that you're ignorant to the fact that there are people out there that work hard and that are trying to help other people escalate to the level in which we are. And apparently you don't see that. And that upsets me that you're sitting there criticizing
other people.
What are you talking about?
What is she talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
You know what? It's
Did she make
that you're not on the caviar level.
Was she making any sense when she talked to you? What are you trying to say, ma'am?
The point is that you're
all right,
talking about
Phil,
how
I think I know what to
people
do.
should be.
All right, CAVIAR. What's it spell?
Your point.
What's it spell?
We already know what it spells.
No.
Obviously, I've been listening to the show.
Come on, CAVIAR.
I already told her.
Are we going to talk about dinner,
I want to
or
know.
are we going to talk
How do you pronounce it?
caviar?
Yeah,
and I know how
heard,
to say chandelier
you
and
heard
scrape,
Phil
and
say
yes,
it.
I've eaten it all.
You heard Phil say it. All right, here you go. CHAPAIN.
Champagne.
There you go. Very good.
That's not how you spell
the
champagne.
Point, I didn't call up here to have spelling bees.
I understand that, ma'am. Could you hold on for a second so we can take a
Sure.
break? I want to hold you over here. You don't spell champagne that way.
Yeah, but she didn't know that, did she? What a dumbass. Those double wides, that's where she lives.
All right. 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show.
Oh, the other things, too.
I can't believe you put a bumper sticker on the front of your restaurant. Says what?
It's not a bumper sticker, Phil. It's a sign.
What does it say?
What you've tried the rest, now try the best. Ted Bell. I'll tell you, it's really my philosophy. And
all right, hold on. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. 1-800-449-8686. Ted Bell is with us. He has a new radio show that's going to be starting on many radio stations across the country called How to Act When You're Rich. And basically it was put together because there's so many people winning the lottery and they're acting stupid, in your opinion.
Yeah, well, they're not acting stupid, Phil. They're behaving in a way that embarrasses the rest of us who do have money. And again, you don't want to walk into a party and, sort of be shuffling your feet, wearing an ill-fitting suit. What I'm trying to do is save people years of heartache, years and years of heartache. Time to step up in class. You can learn it the Ted Bell way.
All right, here's Portland on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Sounds like Mr. Bell has more time, ahead of him as far as learning how to not sound like an ass.
And you're obviously somebody who doesn't have money.
Yes, I think I do know money. And
oh, you do?
Why don't you highlight your electric fence to spell JACKASS, lives here?
Oh, jackass.
Yeah, oh, great. You know how to spell and read. Wow.
And why you don't put my kid is a child of the month at such and such school on a Mercedes, and I bet you do. I bet you got something on your Mercedes that's something like my kid's on the honor roll, don't you?
No, as a matter of fact, I do not even drive a Mercedes, nor do I have a child.
Listen,
and
what I'm trying to do is help a lot of
student
people.
Loan. I'm sorry?
CREPE. What does it say? She doesn't even know,
I'm not
Phil.
even going to comment on this. I have an advanced master's degree, and I don't even feel like I need to convince you that I know how to read words by you spelling them over there.
CREPE. You don't even know what that is, do you?
No, I'm not even going to
It's crepe. I already said that it's crepe.
I'm not even going to give you the benefit of answering that.
CHAMPAIN.
I think you still sound like an ass, and I think
because I'm successful, and because I happen to enjoy my success. And what's wrong with teaching people how to spend money once they get it? Do you know? And I made the point at the beginning of the program. We have more millionaires in America today.
I think people should know how to spend their money wisely.
You got a lot of money out there, and the people don't know.
Around your jackpot is not the way to spend money wisely.
Do you have a security system in your home?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do. What's wrong with an electrified fence?
Well, an electrified fence.
It kills innocent cats.
Oh, come on. I'm a big believer in electrified fences for the very reason that there are people who are murdered.
Accidentally stick your hand on there.
And I hope you get murdered in your bed and raped. Thank you.
That's a very classy thing to say.
What did she just say to me?
He's full of class.
Well, what did she just say to me?
I'm only trying to give you a taste of your own medicine.
I never said anything even remotely cruel to you, and you said you hoped I died on my own electric fence.
You're saying that someone drives in a Jaguar looking like a jackass.
You know what? I hope I find
you
hanging from my electric. Go pee on an electric fence.
All right, thank you very much.
I'll pee on yours, I hope.
Yeah, you guess what? The arcing electricity will fry your thing.
Sounds good. Hardy har har.
What an ass.
All right, thank you. Upper Valley on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hello.
You laugh at people like that, Phil. But
no, I meant laughing at her. Yes, ma'am.
Ted, the people aren't laughing at her. They're laughing at you, sir.
Why are they laughing at me?
They're laughing at you, sir, because you're trying to teach people, like she said, to be a total jerk.
A turtle jerk?
Let me put it this way. We can say my 4-year-old can read what crepe is. My 12-year-old, they do not have any money to say. You're just teaching people to be just as ignorant as you are when it comes to treating people correctly.
All right, let me just spell this. Kaveeare.
Sir, like
Kaveeare.
What is
that? If you wanted to sponsor a spelling bee, you might want to go ahead and see what
Phil,
children are capable of answering your questions.
Well, I think it's
we know what crepe is. We know what chandelier is. We're not ignorant. We may not have the money that you have, but, sir, if I had the money you had, I certainly wouldn't be as presumptuous as you are.
Why don't you want me to get the information out there? All I'm trying to do is tell these people to hire a lawyer, get an electrified fence, hire undocumented workers, and learn how to pronounce caviar. K-A-V-E-A-R-E.
First of all, you're asking them to do something illegal.
You're jealous of my money, and it's obvious you're it's obvious you're dirt poor by your accent, and you're jealous of my money.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not jealous of.
And you're poor, though, aren't you? Aren't you poor?
I pity you, sir.
You're poor.
Pity you.
You're poor, aren't you?
Do you know,
you
sir?
Are. Hey, how much are they getting for flour tortillas down the corner right now?
I could be classified as middle class to poor, but let me tell you what, I've got more class in my pinky than you'll ever have in your whole body.
Well, I've got more class in my pinky than you have in your whole life. Because
I'm telling you, sir, you don't
how do you pronounce
understand
this?
how you come across.
S-A-L-S-A.
And it's a shame.
S-A-L-S-A.
Sir, that's what you are, a load of it, sir.
It proves that you're low class.
That's a load of it.
It proves that you're low class that you do that. It proves you're low class that you say that on a show.
You just finished telling her something that was so crude and saying that you hope she gets raped and all. She said that
she hoped I stick my hand in my electric fence.
M-U-N-D-A-N-E?
Do you know how to spell? Do you know how to spell B-U-T-T-A-S-S?
Yeah, it's called Ted. Ted. That's what it spells.
Oh, so you think you're smart, huh?
Isn't that something?
I hate you.
Sir, I love you, and I love you because...
Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800...
Will you have enough money to retire? Introducing FinancialEngines.com, the online investment advisory service that reviews your 401k and IRA investments and offers specific personalized advice to help you improve your chances of meeting your financial goals. Your investments, your goals. The advice you get is personalized for you. Take control of your financial future with FinancialEngines.com. Log on today for your free 30-day trial. Offer good through June 16th. Cannot be combined with other promotions. AOL keyword Financial Engines.
You know that adorable 4-year-old who single-handedly transformed your refrigerator into an art gallery? The one with your eyes and his quick wit? The one you'd move mountains for if you could? The one you're going to serve chicken with no hormones and no steroids because you can? Tyson. We're chicken. Quality chicken. Tyson. It's what your family deserves.
One 800-449-8686. It's the Phil Hendrie Show. Ted Bell on the line with us from Ted's of Beverly Hills Steakhouse and Beverly Hills Automobile Association. A new radio show, How to Act Rich, How to Act When You're Rich, is going to be debuting next month on stations across the country. And basically, you're talking about people who've just won the lottery. Can we make that clear, Ted?
Absolutely, Phil. This program is put together for a lot of these people. They go into wherever they buy their flour tortillas, wherever they go to get their six-pack of MGD or whatever, or these web-based millionaires. These are some of these other guys.
Now, what do you mean by a web-based millionaire?
Well, you've got a lot of this cheap early power that's won a lot of money or got a lot of money here the last few years on Internet businesses, these .com businesses. These guys are no more valid millionaires than a lottery winner, okay? Or how about these guys that are winning on the Philbin deal?
You mean how to be a...
No, who wants to be a
millionaire?
See, all of these people need some education. Number one, for anybody out there who's made a lot of money, Red Lobster is a franchise restaurant, okay? It's not fine dining. And I don't know how many people, I wish I had a nickel for every person who has just made a lot of money, say, in the stock market or whatever. Oh, hey, how about we have some dinner at Red Lobster? And I'm going, what do you think that's? And, well, they got lobster, steak, and lime. I'm going, Red Lobster is where people take their families, guys that drive Camaros take their girlfriends there for a Friday night, for a big night. That's a big night for a guy in a Camaro, Red Lobster, okay? No. You don't go there.
Wow. God, are you judgmental?
I beg your pardon?
God, are you judgmental? Guy goes to Red Lobster, and all of a sudden he's slumming?
No, it's a great restaurant. It's not fine dining. Do you get what I'm saying?
All right. Just to me, it sounds as if you're just judging a lot of people. And
by the way, this whole deal, I got to personalize. I'm not judgmental, Bill. I'm Ted Bell. I'm rich. That's the difference. I'm not judgmental. I'm Ted Bell. I'm rich. And
what does your personalized license plate say?
I'm Ted Bell.
It actually says I'm Ted Bell.
Right.
Huntington Beach on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Huntington Beach, hello.
Ted.
Yes, ma'am, hello.
Yes. I would like to ask you a question.
Yeah, Ted Bell here, ma'am.
Okay, I commend you for getting as far as you have in life. But why do you want to get on the air and flaunt?
I'm not flaunting. I notice that there are a lot of people out there who are coming into enormous amounts of money.
Absolutely.
And they don't know how to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let them be. Let them make the mistakes, for God's sake.
No. What?
Let them do what they want to do.
So they go twirling around town in their new, BMW that's much too small for them, and they wear their silly clothing.
So?
And they go into places where I know people.
So?
And they embarrass me.
Well, then
okay?
don't go in them places.
What do you know about it anyway?
What do I know about?
I'm Ted Bell. I have money. Do you?
Oh, well, BFD.
Well, okay.
I'm Huntington Beach, and I have money.
Huntington Beach isn't money. Newport Beach, that's
no,
money. Huntington Beach is not money.
Doesn't matter where you live.
To all of you people listening nationally, Huntington Beach is not money.
Really?
Beach, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Well, I got news for you.
Well, I got news for you.
I have
I've been down
money.
there.
I have money.
Doesn't sound like it to me.
Oh, really?
All right, ma'am, thanks. Here is Indianapolis on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Yes, my grandfather was a multimillionaire in Indiana.
By the way, she was saying really just like that fag comb-over boy.
Right.
He had an 8th grade education, and he always raised us that if you really had money, you never know it. And the people who are flashing their pants, driving BMWs
Your grandfather?
and Porsches, my grandfather.
Who's he?
He is Arthur C. Bradley. He was in Forbes Fortune Top 500 in 1945.
I never heard of him.
Well, then you haven't heard of anybody from the Midwest then, because he was the largest sugar brokerage.
He was
broker.
He did
he was
what?
the largest sugar brokerage in the Midwest
Honey,
in the 30s and the 40s.
Baby, I'm talking about movie money. That's the money
well,
that I'm into.
I'm talking about good, hard-earned money, and you don't have to have education to get it. And let me tell you something else. He always said, the people who have money, you never know it. And people who are flashy with a BMW and
this
a Porsche,
is all based on something that Grandpappy told you on his knee? I'm talking about cold, hard facts.
Well, what the hell do you call hard-earned farming money?
Hard-earned farming money?
Farming money.
Oh, look,
and
I'm not talking about making a few dollars by selling the eggs
million...
on a stand down by the road. I'm talking about wearing your high-button shoes. I'm talking about big-time independent movie money.
Well, what do you...
And how to act when you walk through it. How do you walk through a door?
Man, let me tell you something.
No,
My grandfather drove an old pickup truck, and he had his own chain of banks. Who cares if you're a movie star and you drive a damn Porsche?
Let me ask you, did
That's
Grandpa buy you...
what my grandfather would call a penny millionaire.
Let me ask
People
you,
who really have it don't flaunt it.
Did your grandpa buy you a mullet cut and your double wide?
I don't
Look, here's
live
what
in
I
a
want.
double
Here's
wide.
what I'm
My
talking
grandfather
about.
actually lived in a very large estate.
Do you enter a room or do you walk into it? Do you enter a room or do you walk
in a room?
I enter it. See, that's the difference between Ted Bell. I'm Ted Bell.
You're just a flash in the pan.
Flash
you
in the pan?
somebody with real money. You're
I'm
a fake.
Ted Bell. I happen to be Ted Bell, okay?
You're a fake.
Ted Bell believes... I'm a fake?
You're a fake.
Then
You're
I'm $50 million worth of fake.
With real money.
How do you pronounce CAVIAR?
You know what? You're just
don't know. Another one that doesn't know.
You're too preposterous.
Everybody
knows.
knows.
Money, you don't flaunt it. You're a penny millionaire.
How do you pronounce CHANDLYER?
Can I say JERK, jerk?
What is that? How do you spell it again?
You really have no class
no,
and no
ma'am,
money
I'm talking
people
about...
who flaunt it are nobody.
Do you have an electrified fence or do you not?
No, I don't have electrified fence. Who needs them?
You got to keep the creeps out.
I wish I had electric cattle prod to shock you right in the butt.
You would like to touch
Maybe
my
that
butt,
would
wouldn't
jolt you back into reality.
You would. You'd like to touch my butt, wouldn't you?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, you just said so.
No, because you're a big old joke.
I'm a big old joke.
Talk some sense into you. You're just a joke.
Darling, I'm very
I'm
excited
talking about
to
real money doesn't
I never in my whole life. What a disservice. Mr. Hendrie, you're doing a disservice.
How am I doing a
you're
disservice?
Because you're
real
letting all of these...
people with real money don't flaunt it.
This lady had a grandpa that made money in the sugar business, and now he's where? He's died?
Well, of course
Get off
he's
the
died,
fridge.
but the family's gone on. We have
Look,
a whole
your
chain of
grandfather.
banks.
Well, your grandfather's the guy that invented putting a refrigerator on the porch. Okay?
No.
And all I want you to do is move your Camaro off the lawn, listen to what it is that I've got to say.
Okay, Ted. All of the crap you're saying about, what do you mean a refrigerator on the porch?
I'm talking
He's talking about himself. He's got a truck
right.
parked in the front lawn. It's all broken down, and he just wants to impress people and act like he's got money. He really drives a rental BMW.
Ted Bell
don't have
doesn't
the money
do
to buy one.
Ted Bell doesn't do that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Ted Bell
you
doesn't.
don't even have the money to buy a BMW.
I've got a
That's just
BMW,
the car of
okay.
your dreams. You go pay $29.95 and rent it from budget.
Boy, I wish I was in Indianapolis.
Oh, why? Because that you can make a bigger joke of yourself?
Oh,
my God.
I'd go to your house and just do stuff to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you are so full of it.
I would.
Oh, you're so full of it. Do stuff to me like how? What? Get real common sense on how to have money and how to treat people with respect?
I'd push
That people don't have to be highly intelligent. Oh, my God, I've got a BMW and a Porsche.
I'd like to hike your skirt over your hips.
Oh,
okay.
You're so full of it. You wouldn't get
Thank
near
you.
me. I wouldn't let a joke near me. You know why? Because you're a retard.
You turned me on.
Jesus, Bell? Are you trying to make sense with these people or not?
Yes, I am. You get somebody calling from Indiana, man. This isn't Hoosiers, with Dennis Hopper, okay? I'm trying to give some information.
Los Angeles on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Ted, I'm very curious. What restaurant is it that you own?
Ted's of Beverly Hills.
Ted's in Beverly Hills, right.
Yeah.
Right. And what makes you the authority on telling people how to behave and how to act rich when you just came into new money? I mean, do you have some sort of...
You people who buy your lottery tickets, okay?
Don't refer to me as you people.
Well...
Okay, I have money. You don't need to talk to me.
Yeah, you got money because you hit the pick six, right?
No, I have money
Okay,
because my family... I'm 21. You're right. I have none of my own money. I don't have money
that's what
because
I'm
my
talking
parents
about. When did
worked
your dad
their butts off, Ted.
When did your
because
dad hit...
they came from, the Midwest,
When did your father hit Powerball? When?
I'm
what
sorry?
Year? When did your dad win at Powerball? What year?
What is Powerball?
It's the lottery that your father entered in Nebraska.
See, my dad never won the lottery. He came from nothing, and I have everything now.
I go to
everything. USC. Yeah, I go to USC. I drive a BMW. I'm the luckiest girl. I have everything I could ever hope for.
Then you and I understand each other.
No, don't. Please don't put us on the same level, Ted. Like, I really honestly feel I have a lot more maturity and a lot more to offer than this
don't
petty
you realize
things that you're throwing out on the air.
That you and I come from the
like,
same kind of money, and these people are trying to usurp our position. They're acting like fools in expensive restaurants. We can't
Ted,
have
you know
that.
What?
I'm Ted Bell.
You know what? At first, I'll have to tell you, and I'll be real honest with you. It was a problem for me because I was like, ew, they haven't had money their whole lives.
There
like,
you go.
How dare they walk in this restaurant and act like an ass?
That's what I'm saying.
But then it's people like you who have money, who get on the air and who say things like this, make us look just as bad.
That is totally off. I think what you're saying is totally off.
You're embarrassed by these people who have new money, Ted, and if they're not good enough, it's the people...
The magic word there. When you said you walked into a restaurant and you saw some of these people come into the restaurant who were new money and you went, ooh,
Ted, you know
is
what?
the rallying cry of every
the...
rich man or woman in Beverly Hills. That's our rallying cry. Ooh.
Ted,
because
I go out in Beverly Hills,
creeps.
and I go out with the best of the best as well, and
they
I have a lot of
creeps.
friends in that circle of friends.
Do you know
but
some of the
Ted,
people that I know?
let me tell you something.
Do you know the people I know?
I don't know who you know, Ted. Do you really want to play the name game? Because that's not what your argument's about.
Do you want to know who I know?
I don't, Ted. Honestly,
okay.
it's not important to me. But what I'm saying is,
I know people.
Ted, that's great. I do too, but that's not important. It's who you are and not who everybody else that you know is.
I'm going to take a roll of the dice here. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to take a chance. All right? You ready?
Sure, Ted.
Do you want to meet for a drink?
I would love to meet you for a drink, Ted.
You would, wouldn't you?
I would love to meet you for a drink.
I'd like
just
you
to
to
see what a jackass you are. Ted,
she's interested in me.
For you
she's interested in me. You're interested
Ted, I'm
in me.
embarrassed for you.
Why are you interested? Why?
Ted, you know why this conversation interests me? And I have to tell you, I just started listening to KFI like 2 months ago.
Right.
And this has really intrigued me because you have repeatedly said, people like me and those people, those new money people. Well, Ted, when did you come into money, Ted?
Let me tell you when I came into money. Back when I was 17, my father, he put a cashier's check in my account for $20 million, and he said, I want you to do something with that. I'm worth $25 million today. And
Ted will pin a rose on your nose. And you
so you made a
lottery.
Your father gave you $20 million, right?
Yeah.
And now, 30 years later, you're worth $25 million.
Ted, my dad wouldn't give it to me, Ted. He would show me what the meaning of earning $1 is. Exactly
I'd like
what he
you to
showed
come
me
to Ted's of Beverly Hills.
Day one, Ted.
I'd like you to come to Ted's of Beverly Hills. I'll buy you a drink. We'll have a steak. Now, I got to tell you something. And because I'm wealthy, I do require this of women that go out with me, all right? You must have sex with me tonight. But I want you to understand something. I mean that in the most respectful way.
Ted, I don't understand how anything out of your mouth has been respectful at all. And some women who have called in
there is nothing wrong with coming
really
straight out.
Attacking you, but you've turned it into this argument.
No, that lady told me that
Ted,
she wished I died in my electrified
How old
fence.
are you, Ted? How old are you?
I'm 50 years old. Hey, hold on. Before you start saying, oh, it's too old for me,
Oh, I didn't say
I bring
was too
lumber.
old for me, Ted.
I bring the lumber.
Are you in the same caliber as I am, Ted? Can you keep up with me?
I'm Ted Bell.
You know, because everything's handed to me on a silver platter.
I'm Ted Bell.
You're Ted Bell.
Yeah.
I've never heard of you.
Bring some of your girlfriends.
You know, I don't think my girlfriends would be real impressed either.
Well, I got to tell you something, okay? If you're not impressed by $25 million, I don't know what's going to cost you, okay?
You know what? Ted, that doesn't compare to some of the people that I go to school with.
I mean,
you don't get it. It's like
let me jump in here. I need to jump in.
We're getting off
I need to jump in. This is Phil Hendrie. The last woman from Indianapolis, you said you wanted to go to her house and hike her skirt over her hips. Now you're saying this girl's got to have sex with you.
Yeah, like what is this?
It's 5:45. I got to line something up, okay?
Ted.
It's 5:45.
This is absolutely
You are
ridiculous.
out of line, Ted, okay?
Ted, you know, honestly,
it is natural for a rich man to want to bet a 21-year-old college co-ed. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally normal. And I think you're missing a great shot here. But okay, if you say no, you say no.
Okay, hey, Ted.
You want to go for it?
I really apologize. I think we've gotten off the track of your.
Are you in a
I'm going to have a lotto show and teach everyone how to spend their money.
Are you in a
get over
sorority?
the embarrassment, Ted. If you own a restaurant and they embarrass you when they come into your restaurant, you say, "I'm sorry. I have the right to refuse service." Be mature, be adult about it, and get on with your life.
All right, I want to ask a question.
Don't go home and sulk about this new money person who just won the lotto and came in and doesn't know how to use their money.
That's true, but I got to ask Phil Hendrie. I got to ask Phil Hendrie a question.
What?
You told me that if I got a radio show, that I'd get more ass than a rental car, and now all of a sudden that
I did not tell you that.
Yeah, who the hell
I never
told you
said.
that?
I never told
Phil,
you.
And he doesn't say that.
Bull crap! Because I heard Phil Hendrie told me that, and now I've got a radio show. Did you hear that? And I have $25 million, and I asked you to go to bed with me, and you said no. How dare you? I'm Ted Bell. And
Ted, you got a lot to learn. And oh, by
Ted,
the way,
guess what? That's like me telling you, how dare you don't want to go to bed with me.
And
I'm this 21
by the way, Ted, you're
sorority
married.
girl.
And what?
You're married.
And I have everything, and I don't
Never
need your
mind.
money, Ted. I have my own.
He hung up.
He's unbelievable.
Right. It's the Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. All right, now the lady in San Bernardino, I wanted to get clear here. You were the secretary, ma'am, for which doctor?
Well, I wasn't going to mention his.
Well, you don't have to say his name, but you were involved somehow in the revolutionary transplantation of the baboon heart.
I was secretary to him for quite some time until they built the surgery library.
Now let me ask you a question.
And I became the surgery
Let me ask the
librarian.
lady a question.
Just let me
ask.
finish.
I got to ask you a question.
Did
you sleep with a black man?
You're crazier than holy I don't know what. I happen to know the wife of this doctor very well, and for you to say anything like that is the most appalling, insulting, sickening,
The lady's answer is
thing
no.
I've ever heard in my life.
The lady's answer is no, Pastor.
I simply asked if she got the idea for baboon transplantation from a black doctor.
No. No way in heck.
You had never slept with a black man.
She answered that question.
How sickening, how revolting. I can't think of anything more repulsive than that.
It's sleeping with a black man?
That's right.
I can think of a lot more.
Okay, now that's not necessary,
you ought to have
Reverend.
Your head examined.
Well,
you know what, Phil?
You're a racist, lady.
Phil.
You're a racist.
Phil.
You're a racist.
Phil.
You're a racist.
Phil.
You're racist.
Phil.
Racist.
Phil.
Racist.
Phil, may
Okay,
I say
yes,
something?
I'm right here.
There is a place several miles out on Highland Avenue that I'm sure
is a nut house.
A vacant bed for him. It's called Patton.
You are laughing at me, and you know something, man? The black man is used to be laughed at.
Oh.
We've been laughed at for 500 years, but I will tell you something right now.
Why don't you come out here to Patton?
The baboon
you belong there.
You think I'm nuts, but
you belong in Patton.
You like jazz?
You
like jazz?
I prefer opera, thank you.
You like rock and roll?
I said I prefer opera.
But you shake your ass to rock and roll, don't you?
I said I prefer opera.
I'll bet you anything you
I
dance.
said I prefer opera. End of conversation.
You drive?
If
you drive?
don't mind,
Traffic lights.
you are... Phil,
no, I'm not crazy, man.
Phil,
I know you slept with you. There's a black man you slept with, and I know.
Yes, ma'am, I'm right here.
Will you cut him or me
Be quiet.
off? Because he is making my stomach turn.
All right, ma'am, I just want to be clear about something, because the Reverend asked you. You've never had a relationship with a black man?
I would rather die.
Oh, so you're a racist?
No, I'm not a racist because my mother was quite ill, and the
what do you mean you'd rather die?
The best care that was given to her
was
by black
man
women.
Put some rock and roll, you'd shake your ass, and you know that.
I don't.
Well, let me ask you: do you think it's sickening, the idea of interracial sex?
I certainly do.
Oh, okay. I had a black girlfriend once.
Absolutely.
She don't like you, Phil, because she think that's
it's
sickening.
Appalling.
I agree with you.
And I only like.
You agree with this lady?
I totally agree with her. I wouldn't sleep with a white woman on a bet.
I only like opera. I used to sing opera.
I don't think you know one opera record. Name me one opera record.
Well, how about La Tosca? I used to sing. I was in Tosca, and I sang Lucy Darcy from La Tosca. I sang Musetta's Waltz from La Boheme.
Yeah, it's
now,
ripped off
you want
from a black
more?
Man. That's ripped off from a black man.
Oh,
what is La Boheme?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is not.
Bull crap. Beethoven was. You know that
Beethoven. Luciano Pavarotti.
You know that Beethoven
tell Luciano Pavarotti that.
Beethoven was a mulatto.
Tell Luciano Pavarotti that.
Is nothing but a curly-headed Sicilian anyway.
Oh,
so you're part nigger too.
I don't want to hear that word. Okay.
Sick.
I don't want.
What, the Pavarotti's part nigger?
I don't want to hear that.
Sick.
Thank you, ma'am.
This man is sick.
Phil Hendrie's Flashback.
1-800-449-8686. Phil Hendrie Show. Say this and have it come out sounding good. I don't mean this. It's nobody's fault. It's not the people who show up. They're wonderful people. They're friendly, and we have a good time. There's got to be something more. I read about these guys who've got shows, and they do personal appearances. There's specifically guys who have like these national shows, which we have now. We have a nationally syndicated show. We're in 35 markets. It's getting bigger and better all the time. I hope, I guess, I wish, I don't know. But it seems that way. And I read about these guys who do their signings. They get 2,000, 3,000 people at these things. 4,000 people. And there's a band playing. And they got babes giving soft drinks away, Jaeger shots, whatever. And they have interesting guests. And we do our signings, with all due respect to the wonderful people at Sit and Seep. They couldn't be nicer. But we're doing our signings in mattress showrooms. And we have 200 or 300 people. And I thought, we got to make these things bigger, I think is what I'm thinking out loud. And the thoughts are, we have to make our personal appearances bigger, more interesting, more special, and not just sitting at a folding table, one of the card table, signing these CDs. So with that, and we had a nice turnout. We had about 300-400 people show up on Saturday. But it's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be better. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to sit and think about it. But I've done my last signing. Frankly, if I'm going to devote a few hours on a Saturday to go out and spend time with the listeners, I want to have a little bit more fun than I have at these things. I'm not having any fun with them. I'm just not. And I might as well tell you this, too, and I'm not trying to reflect anything on anybody, just to say this. This is the last CD we're going to do. I'm not ending my relationship with my friend's place, but there has to be a better way that we can raise money, something different and more interesting than these CDs. We've done 6, including the 3 that we did in Miami, and 3 here in Los Angeles, and that's it. That's it. We can't improve on the form. We can keep putting the material on there each year. Here's some more funny stuff from our show, and this is funny stuff from the year 2000, the year 2001, but it's just sort of the same thing, and we have to do something different. I don't know if it's a videotape or if it's a double CD featuring other material, but this is the last best of CD that we're going to do. And I'm not saying it just so you'll run right out and buy it, although if it does spur you on to go out and buy it, that's fantastic. More power to me for that. But I think I've been a little bit frustrated the last 3-4 months over the entire CD process, and I suddenly realized what it was. I'm really bored with the entire process of this CD, and I'm bored with doing these personal appearances, and I need to change what we're going to do and how we're going to raise money for my friend's place. We're still going to keep our show tightly associated with them if they'll have us, but we're going to have to do something different starting next year. And as far as going out and doing the personal appearances, I've done my last one. My last one for the CD, anyway. Now, you can still get it at philhendrieshow.com, and I certainly hope that you'll log on and avail yourself of the opportunity to help some of the greatest people that I've ever had the opportunity to work with, the people at my friend's place. philhendrieshow.com, you can buy it online. But we're not doing it out, and we're not going to do any more signings. We're not going to do any more sales, signings. That's it. And I'm glad that I was able to meet you guys. And we're going to go out and do other things in public. I just don't know what they're going to be at this time.
Phil Hendrie 先生一齊飛行。我哋現在正係響3萬尺高空中飛翔。
It's Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. By the way, as long as we're making announcements on things that we are going to kind of move away from, we can take those airline bumpers now and we can throw those away. Okay? And Craig is giving me a thumbs up and a smile on his face. He's lighting the room up with it. The airline bumpers are gone. Yeah, you can buy... Well, you know what? You might be able to reuse the CD for something else, can't you? Can you reburn it with something else on it? You can't, Tony? Then go ahead and step on it if you want. The airline bumpers are history. I knew they were bad when my wife said to me, who is generally fairly complimentary and supportive, when she said, oh, man, you got to get rid of those. 1-800-449-8686. This is Martin Luther King's birthday. This is a day that saw some 20,000 people protesting on the birthday of Martin Luther King, the Confederate flag over the State House in South Carolina. We have an affiliate in South Carolina. We also have on the phone Dave Oliva of Los Angeles. And this young man has commenced a hunger strike, one that he hopes will result in the removal of the Confederate flag from the State House in South Carolina. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir, it is.
And welcome to our show, Dave.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. It's good to be on your program, and I like listening to you, and I thank you for the opportunity to to be a part of this.
How long have you been on your hunger strike?
We commenced our hunger strike on Friday night. And this was in anticipation of Martin Luther King's birthday, which we know was coming up on Monday. And I'm going on a hunger strike because I want for all people to understand that this Confederate flag is an affront to all people, not only black people, it's an affront to all people, and people of color especially.
Now, you're Mexican-American, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
And you live in California.
That's correct.
And yet you are hunger striking over an issue some 3,000 miles away, correct?
Well, I'm hunger striking because I think it's a human issue that affects everybody. And today is Martin Luther King's birthday. So to me, that's important. I think it devalues us as people when we only keep to ourselves and keep to our own backyard, and we don't go out, and do what we can for other people. And I think that it's time for us to take a look around. I live in California, and I'm lucky because this is a very progressive state, and they treat people of color in this state probably better than they do in most states. But there's other places like South Carolina, where they still, they don't quite get it yet. Everybody tries to tell them, and they're just sort of scratching their head. And
okay, all right, well, hold on for just a second, Dave. The question I really wanted to ask you is, you're on a hunger strike, and you're hoping what'll happen?
Well, on a hunger strike, and I will be on a hunger strike until the Confederate flag is taken down from the Capitol building in Columbia, in South Carolina.
Where is it in South Carolina? Is it Columbia? Where's the capital there?
I think it's on the...
do we know, Mike, what's the capital of South Carolina? Okay, my producer's trying to find out. Do you know, Tony? Craig, do you know? Do you know, Dave?
The capital of South Carolina.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. How about you, Neil? You know? 6 people. We don't know the capital of South Carolina. We'll find out, but it's in the State House, right?
Excuse me?
It's on the top of the Capitol building in South Carolina, correct?
Yes, sir, it is. In any event, I think that it's important to...
Terry Ray Elmer says Charleston is the capital of South Carolina, and I believe that is where our affiliate is. We're in Charleston. So, do we know what call letters of our affiliate in Charleston? What are they? You don't know? Do you know, Tony? Do you know, Craig? Okay, so you don't know, Neil. All right, so we just ran through another 6 guys. We don't know the call letters of our affiliate in Charleston. Do you know?
I'm sorry?
Do you know?
No, what, the radio station you're on in Charleston?
Yeah.
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. All right, so you are here and you are protesting this and you want to affect, how do you think, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think what's going to happen is that my hunger strike is to show people that the Confederate flag is the wrong thing to have over the State House in South Carolina, and I will be on my hunger strike until they take the flag down and until they outlaw the use of the Confederate flag as an official symbol.
So you in other words, you're hoping that your hunger strike gets enough attention drawn to it that people will pay enough attention to your hunger strike that they're going to take down the flag, right?
Yes, sir. That's what I hope.
All right. Now, Dave, question for you. Do you honestly think that people are going to care?
They should support my cause because if they don't support my cause, I have not eaten since Friday, and if people don't support my cause, then they will have my blood on their hands.
Are you planning on starving yourself to death?
I will not eat. Yes, sir. I will not eat.
Now I'm getting the word that Columbia is the capital of South Carolina, according to callers. So our news department had it wrong. Go ahead, Dave.
People sound like you're muffed up over there, man.
Yeah, I know. We don't know the capital of South Carolina. Forgive it. And I ask the forgiveness of my listeners in South Carolina. So you think that people are going to care enough?
No, I think that, I mean, I'm on a hunger strike,
Okay, you're on a hunger strike, and you're going to starve yourself until what? Until they take the flag down?
Until they take the flag down, right.
Will you starve yourself to death?
It's not going to come to that because people are going to, they're going to see that they'll have my blood on their hands if I don't.
Okay, I disagree with you. I think that no one's going to care, okay?
No, you're wrong.
No, wait, I don't think anybody is going to care. And as far as having your blood on anyone's hands, it's your choice. It's your decision. You understand? So that if you decide you want to starve yourself to death over the Confederate flag in South Carolina, no one's going to feel guilty about that.
Well, Mr. Henry, that is not traditionally how you're supposed to treat people who are on a hunger strike. Because I have read about Martin Luther King did hunger strikes. They did hunger strikes in Northern Ireland with the IRA. Mahatma Gandhi did hunger strikes in India when they were getting. So I don't know if you're familiar, with hunger strikes or not.
Well, I've heard of all those men all those places and all of the people involved in those events. But what makes you think that people are going to feel that they've got your blood on their hands if you die over this Confederate flag thing? People got other things to worry about, don't they?
Well, that's what I told you. I mean, traditionally, you're supposed to, like, if somebody goes on a hunger strike, like I'm going on a hunger strike, you have to either force feed them or give in to their demands, okay? And I mean that. So I stopped eating on Friday night. I have not had nothing to eat. And so traditionally people are going to give in to my demands.
What I'm saying, though, Dave, is that you're on a hunger strike to force them to take the Confederate flag off the Capitol building in South Carolina. I don't think anybody's going to care if you starve yourself to death.
Well, then you don't know nothing about hunger strikes.
What am I missing?
Because Because traditionally, when someone goes on a hunger strike, people either force feed him or they give in to his demands. And since I'm not going to let nobody force feed me, they're going to have to give in to my demands.
Are you telling me that you're planning on starving yourself to death?
I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it.
You're going to starve yourself to death?
Yeah. So that those people in South Carolina are going to have to take the flag down. Okay? Because I'm going to not eat until they take that flag down.
And what I'm saying to you about them not caring...
No, they'll care. If you watch, they will care. Okay? Traditionally, so you don't know nothing about hunger strikes, Mr. Hendrie, with all due respect to you. You don't know nothing about it. A hunger strike, people will do what I want them to do, or they'll have my blood on their hands.
I'm not sure that you understand the gravity of what it is that you're attempting to do.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. You don't understand what hunger strikes do.
All right, Dave, you're going to go on a hunger strike till they take the Confederate flag off the Capitol building in South Carolina.
That's right.
And you feel sure that they will.
They're going to do it, or they'll have my blood on their hands.
And if they don't care?
They'll care, because that's how it works.
That's how it works. All right, Dave Oliva. He lives in Los Angeles. He's hunger striking over the Confederate flag issue some 3,000 miles away in South Carolina. Either they take it off of the state building or he will continue his hunger strike. And this on Martin Luther King's birthday. He commenced this hunger strike on Friday. Our number is 1-800-449-8686. That's 1-800-449-8686. It's the Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. A young man on the line, his name is Dave Oliva. He lives in East Los Angeles and is hunger striking since Friday the Confederate flag on the State House building in Columbia, South Carolina. Dave, whatever made you take up this cause, Dave, being not even a resident of South Carolina?
I guess, number one, I live in a very progressive state, California. I wanted to let the people in South Carolina not give up hope, that someday they can live, in a progressive state like we do, number one. So we kind of, leading the way and showing them how to do it. And number two, I admire Martin Luther King, and I know that on his birthday he would not want that. And
well, okay, but what I'm saying to you, that you can go on your hunger strike, you can die, and no one's going to care.
No, that's not right, man, because you're not familiar with hunger strikes. I will go on my hunger strike, then people are going to, care about it, and they'll get upset, and then they'll change the law.
Are you? And you are going to?
I'm going to starve myself if I have to. There's no doubt in my mind. I'll starve myself to death.
Look, kid, you can't do that to yourself, okay?
I'm going to do it, Mr. Hendrie, and you have a very powerful radio station, and you just said that you get into South Carolina, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you better start talking. Better start talking to these people and get them to change that flag, or I'm going to starve myself to death.
But hold on for a minute, Dave. You have to understand something, okay? Things can change, all right? And I certainly will work in favor of that.
What do you think about that flag?
What?
What do you think about that flag?
I don't like it. I don't like the flag. I think it's a historical relic. I think it belongs in a museum. Certainly not flying as the symbol of a state house. No. But
well, then you better start talking to the people, man. You better start, getting them to change their mind, because my blood will be on your hands and on the hands of everybody out there.
But I'm asking you to please think about what you're doing, because...
No, I'm not going to think about it. You're the one who has to now start to think about it, because I will die if I have to.
All right, how about if I take some phone calls?
Yeah, get those suckers on the air, man. I want to hear what they got to say, because, if I don't hear the right thing, I'm not going to eat.
All right, let's go to Columbia on the Phil Hendrie Show. This is Columbia, South Carolina. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. You're on the air.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, well, I feel sorry. I appreciate the rights what this gentleman is trying to do.
Yes, sir.
But the flag here in South Carolina, it's like a family-oriented thing. It's part of our history, and people don't want to change.
Come on, man, I've heard that all before. That's a lot of that's.
What do you think that flag represents to you? Do you think it represents racism?
It's crap, man. Just take it off the thing, and you can put it on your truck or whatever you want to do, man. That's fine, But you can't have it hanging from no state house.
Well, and why do you feel that way?
Well, because it's bad. It's wrong, man.
Well, why do you feel the flag is wrong? See, I mean, the Klan took that flag and made it a hate flag.
That's right. That's right, man. They co-opted the whole thing.
Well, that's right. That's the Ku Klux Klan's problem, but it's not the Southern people's problem as far as as far as what the flag represents. It's nothing to really do with even racism.
Dude, it's too late now, man. I'm on my hunger strike.
Well, man, but I feel sorry for you.
Well,
because I know the people here in South Carolina is not going to care.
Well,
just like the gentleman told you, because people love that flag here.
You're going to have my blood on your hands.
Well, I don't care. That's the problem. Nobody's going to care if you die. The thing is, that flag is more important to most people than your life.
No, wait a second. Don't you understand what a hunger strike is?
Well, yes, I know what a hunger strike is. I think it's a sign of ignorance to starve yourself for something that you're going to change when somebody's...
Well, wait a second. I've been on a hunger strike since Friday, which means I'm not going to eat until they take the flag down from South Carolina, which means if I die, then you killed me.
Now, wait a minute. You can't say that he killed you anymore.
Well, you better start talking, Mr. Hendrie, because this dude hasn't got the message yet.
What do you mean, this guy calling from South Carolina?
That's right.
Well, I don't know what message he's supposed to get. I've got you on the air. You're saying what you want to say. What do you want?
Well, this guy doesn't understand, so that means I'm not going to eat.
I'm trying to understand. All I want is you to tell me exactly what you think the flag represents.
I think it represents, bad stuff. It's like all hate and everything.
Oh, do you actually feel that?
What?
But you know that how even the slavery issue even started?
It's all about slaves and everything. Man, all the people don't like the flag. Just take it down, They don't like it.
Well, but the thing is, the people here in the South, where you're 3,000 miles away...
You in South Carolina, right?
That's correct.
What if, I waved the Clemson flag all over the place in South Carolina?
The Clemson flag?
A Clemson flag?
Yeah. You'd hate me, wouldn't you?
Well, Clemson... I don't understand.
That's a college flag here.
That's right, but the Gamecocks hate them, right?
Right.
Okay. What if I walked on the South Carolina campus waving a Clemson flag and going, yeah, man, the Tigers, they kick ass, You would hate that.
Well, there's a lot of Clemson fans here in South Carolina.
But I don't know what that's got to do with anything.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant to the... Thank you, sir, for your call. That's one guy who hasn't been convinced, okay?
I'm telling you right now, you better get these people going.
You make it seem like it's my job.
It is your job. You got the show. It's your job.
Well, I think that's unfair. Atlanta on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just not sure what he's trying to accomplish in the fact that he's just some random guy out in California.
Yeah, but I'm out in California showing you how to do it.
But nobody out here on the East Coast is going to care if you, just some random guy in L.A., is going to starve yourself to death.
You hear what she's saying, Mr. Hendrie?
That's the lady's opinion. I can't change it.
You're the host of the show. You need to change her mind. That's why you have a radio show, to change minds.
He can't change my mind any more than you can change my mind.
But that's what...
Now, maybe if you were some state senator who had some...
Hello?
Some position of importance, maybe then people would listen.
Well,
but if you're just Joe Schmo out in California, nobody out here is going to care.
I'm on a hunger strike, though. I'm on a hunger strike, though. And if I die, then you will be responsible for the death of my body,
I am not going to be responsible for your death. You are going to be responsible for your death because you chose not to eat over this flag out here in South Carolina.
Okay, Mr. Hendrie, that's what I mean. You should change your mind now.
What am I going to do?
Change your mind.
Well, what do you want me to say?
You're the host of the show. You're the one who can change people's minds like Paul Harvey does on his show and people like that.
What am I going to say to this lady?
I am an educated individual. I can make my own choices, and I can make up my own mind. Nobody on the radio, nobody in politics, nobody anywhere is going to give me my opinion. I have my opinion, and I stick with it.
You're blowing it, Mr. Hendrie.
Well, sir, the lady, you heard her. She has her opinion. She sticks with it. We'll be right back. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686.
I think you're blowing it, man.
Our favorite foods are the oldies but goodies. Chili dogs and fries.
Tom-ta-tom-tom.
Bacon cheeseburgers.
Tom-ta-tom-tom.
Banana splits.
Tom-ta-tom-tom.
And our favorite relief is
Tom-ta-tom-tom.
Tums. Because Tums works. Tums knocks out heartburn fast with calcium.
In South Carolina over the Confederate flag. On the birthday of civil rights leader Martin Luther King, thousands marched and gathered in Columbia, South Carolina today to protest what they consider a vestige of a racist past. carrying signs such as "Your heritage is my slavery." The marches protested against the Confederate flag that flies above the State House. Here in Southern California, we have an individual who is actually mounting a hunger strike to have the Confederate flag taken down. His name is Dave Oliva. He lives in Monterey Park, California, and we've mentioned how unusual that is to have somebody so far away from the history and the current event of this situation, this issue. But you say it's because you want to teach them how?
Well, Mr. Hendrie, you have a talk show, and you can teach people how too. And I'm doing what I can do to teach the people in South Carolina how, it's racist, to have this flag. And I'm disappointed coming on your radio station tonight, come on your show, because you are not, doing what a talk show host should do. You're not influencing people and making them vote, like, to take the flag down and make them do what you want them to do.
I can't make them do what I want them to do. I'm just doing a talk show.
No, but everybody knows that talk show hosts make people call up, like city council, and call up and flood the lines and all that kind of stuff. Why don't you have them flood the lines?
What do you mean flood the lines?
Well, they can call up the South Carolina, what do you call it? The South Carolina City Council.
The South Carolina legislature?
Yeah, and have them change it. But you don't get it, man. And as long as you don't get it, that's why I'm going to be doing what I do. And that's to get these people to change it.
Well, Dave started his hunger strike on Friday. Are you feeling the effects of this?
I'm told by medical doctors the human body can go 30 days without food. Right now I'm subsisting on water, hot water, and lemon juice.
You're not eating anything else?
No, sir. This is a fast Mahatma Gandhi pioneered, and that's what I'm doing right now, But I'll get the people to change, but you need to influence the people to change, too, because you're a talk show host.
All right. Here is Spartanburg on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Spartanburg, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you're on the air.
I want to comment on the man when he's saying on the radio.
Yes, sir.
About the Confederate flag.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived in this state all my life. I haven't had a problem with the Confederate flag myself. I went through high school, junior high, middle school. All through my education, I haven't had one problem with anybody had a problem with the Confederate flag. It's always been a historic flag for us. It's the symbolism of pride.
I got a problem with it.
Oh, you have a problem with it?
Yeah, I got a big problem.
You're just wasting. Hey,
I got a major problem with it, man.
You're wasting your time, man.
How am I wasting my time? How am I wasting my time? If I go on a hunger strike and I die, then you're going to have the blood of my blood on your hands.
You're wasting your time, man. You know why?
How do you
A hunger strike only works unless there's more than one person. That's what a hunger strike is.
No way.
When a group of people...
I read up on it. Mahatma Gandhi was only one guy. He went on a
You read up on it?
Yeah, I read up on hunger
you
strike.
can read.
Do you read, man?
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I read all about it.
The point is, man,
I read all about it. I read about the hunger strike of Mahatma Gandhi, and he changed the whole thing, man. He was one dude. He was a little skinny dude, too. Look what he did. He kicked ass, man. He weighed about 90 pounds soaking wet.
You live in Los Angeles, correct?
Yeah, I live out in Monterey Park, California, yeah.
All right. I live in South Carolina. How is you going on a hunger strike going to change my ideas, my beliefs about my state?
That's a good question. How are you going to do that? How is your hunger strike going to change this guy?
Because the guy will see me going on a hunger strike, and he'll feel bad about it, and he'll want the flag down, right?
No, I don't. You know why? Because you're one individual.
No, but I haven't gone far enough into the hunger strike yet.
Well, how far do you have?
How far do you want to go? Do you want to die?
Until you start feeling sorry for me.
You want to die over our situation?
Are you going to let me die? Are you going to let me die?
Just live your life, man. This is nothing to worry about. This doesn't concern you. It concerns South Carolina, not California, South Carolina.
But California is like showing you how to do it, man.
You don't have to show us nothing, man.
What are you talking about,
You've already showed us enough. I've watched TV in California. I know what California's about.
Hey, check it out,
man. You ain't got to show me nothing, man.
Who's got the best-looking chick, South Carolina or California? Okay,
oh, man,
we win there.
By far.
Okay, who's got the best-looking TV? Who's got the best TV? California does.
Best TV? Oh, yeah, I know. It's 6 o'clock news. I watch it all the time.
Okay, and who's got the best? Okay.
There's crime,
wait a second, man.
What's up?
Wait a second, man. Who's got the best college football? California wins again, man.
Football has nothing to do with Confederate flag, man. You bring it up again. Clemson and Carolina? What's that? What is that? That's college.
Why are you bringing up college football?
I'm just saying to the dude, who's got the best college football? California?
That has nothing to do with the Confederate flag. You're just changing the issue.
No,
You're changing the issue.
But the reason why I'm saying it is to show you who knows more about how to do stuff.
I have many Mexican friends over here. Hey, I have many Mexican friends over here.
Good for you, man.
I got many black friends over here. I don't have a problem with none of them. That flag doesn't represent nothing but South Carolina's pride and history. It doesn't represent racism or none of that junk.
What do black folks think about that Confederate flag, man? I bet you they don't like it.
My friends don't even care.
Hello?
Whoa, sir, are you on a speakerphone or something? Because we're getting a lot of feedback.
I got you.
Okay.
No, I bet your black friends make fun of you behind your back, man.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I bet you they go, that cracker, man, he's into all that
No,
crap,
everybody's making fun of you, man, because you're wasting your time. Everybody in this whole state is making fun of you.
No, man, all I'm saying is that when you go home and you are like with your wife or whatever, your black friends will go, man, that cracker, he don't know what time it is, man. That's what they're saying about you.
Hello?
I'm telling you, man, you're wasting your time.
Hey, man,
Just find something else to protest.
Okay.
Find something else to do.
No, man.
For real. For your own health.
Who's got the best college football,
I'm calling. Listen, dude, I'm just calling because I care. I do care about your situation.
That's
But I
exactly.
don't care about the problem that you have with South Carolina because you're in 3,000 miles away, which is the length of the Atlantic Ocean.
And what do you mean, who's got the best college football?
Who does, man? He won't answer that because he knows that UCLA rules.
Oh, come on.
You know what? I don't even watch football, yo. I don't even care about football.
What? Are you kidding me, man? The game.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you for your call, sir. I think that's a bad example of state superiority. Who's got the best college football?
Well, check it out. I mean, if you look at TV, Mr. Hendrie, you can't deny that California has the best looking chicks. They got the nicest looking, ass or whatever you want to say.
Okay, but that's got nothing to do with the Confederate flag, where the California women have better asses than South Carolina women. And to bring that up to show the superiority of one state over another, I think, is beyond the point. Not even missing the point. It's beyond the point. Charlotte on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this guy, why is he concerned about the flag? I
live in America, man, and this is the Martin Luther King's birthday.
Okay, if you're an American, are you an American?
Yeah, I'm American.
Well, then why are you worried about what other people think?
Because in America...
Why are you going to starve yourself, kill yourself, and be... It's more like being ignorant to starve yourself.
No, because I care about an issue, man, I'm willing to sacrifice my life for.
But for people that you don't even know?
Yeah, for Americans.
Well, let the Americans worry about them.
What are you
Why worry about you? Need to worry about
man? I mean, like people go to war to fight for Americans that they never met.
Who's got the best women? Who's got the best asses? Let me tell you something.
Who does? I'm going to tell you something right now. It ain't in South Carolina, man.
Well, let me tell you something. I live in North Carolina.
Well,
we got prettier mountains and everything than anywhere in California's ever even seen.
Man, that is bullcrap. You know that as
and the
much
thing
as anybody,
is
man.
that you need a psycho, dude. You need to go get your head analyzed if you're going to kill yourself over something stupid.
Well, what the people are saying to you, Dave.
In North Carolina, South Carolina, stick up for this flag and for themselves because it's theirs.
No.
Okay,
the reason why
you
they stick up for the flag
your stuff because it's yours.
Because they're too ignorant to know that it's like a piece of crap.
There's no ignorance here at all. Ignorance is you.
And the whole thing that I'm trying to say,
killing yourself for something that these people believe in and that they've believed in ever since the 1800s.
Okay, I got to say something right now, Mr. Hendrie. You're the talk show host, and you have not influenced these people to change their mind.
And he's not going to.
Wait a second.
You need to influence yourself. No. Think about yourself.
I listen to Paul Harvey, who does this like news. He's like that old man. You ever heard him?
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay, that old man, he's got old people listening to his ass, like doing what? Well, why can't Mr. Hendrie? Why don't you?
He's not got someone out there saying, I'm going to kill myself, man, because they won't take down this flag.
But what I'm saying to Mr. Hendrie is, as a talk show host, it's his job to make you think differently.
His job.
It's not my job.
It is not his job.
It's my job to present the issue.
Is to keep his own opinion like you should keep your own opinion and keep it to yourself. Not sit on the phone and cry about, I'm going to kill myself because they won't take down this flag.
I'm going to go on a hunger strike, man, and then you'll be sorry when I die.
Why would I be sorry?
What?
I could care less. I don't even know you.
No, you will care, man. When I get weak in my weakened state.
You could be on the news every day, and I would not care.
Are you telling me that in my weakened state, if you saw me all skinny and stuff, you wouldn't care?
I wouldn't care a bit because you'd be ignorant.
That's a cold shot, man.
You are ignorant
for being
the way that you are because people down here will not take down their flag. Let me tell you something. I've flown Confederate flags all my life.
You did what, man?
And I've flown Confederate flags all my life, and I've never had a neighbor say, I'm going to go hungry, man, because you're flying that flag.
Well, that's right, because you burn a cross on his front lawn, man.
No, I don't.
Something to you about it, okay?
I ain't never burned a cross.
Now, that's dirty pool. I mean, there's a lot of people who fly that flag, and I don't, for the record, as I said, I don't think the flag belongs on an official state house building either. But to say that every guy that flies a Confederate flag is a cross burner...
Oh, listen to you,
Mr. Because he's prejudiced. That's why he's prejudiced against people, man, that stick up for themselves like their flags and their country.
Mr. Henry,
that's the thing, and their state.
Mr. Henry, you're not doing your job, man.
Because of the fact is, well, I'm going to be hungry, so I want you to feel sorry for me. He's probably sitting over there eating a Whopper.
Sir, excuse me, sir, but since Friday night, I have nothing but water and lemon juice.
How do we know that, man? Are you on
well,
TV?
you know what, you're right, sir, but you have to take my word. I have not. I have not. And I'll tell you something else.
People have got their own feelings and think for themselves, and if you want to die doing it,
I'd like to say something.
Hey, do it.
Sir, 30 days from now, when I'm skinny and I'm all
us here in the Carolinas have never had anything happen like it did in L.A., man, when everybody was trying to beat everybody up, man, over something stupid.
Well, wait a second, man. What are you talking about? When was that?
Well, the Rodney King thing and everything else.
That was nothing, man. That
was nothing, man. A lot of people died over that. A lot of people did. But
whatever, man.
The Carolinas didn't go hungry, man, because y'all was burning yourself out.
Whatever.
Well, what do you mean, whatever? The guy's making a good point.
Okay, whatever. We're flying our flag, and that's the way it's going to be.
All I'm saying is, in 30 days, when I'm all skinny and messed up, and you see me on TV, you're going to feel bad.
You won't make it 30 days, dude. If you don't eat, you won't make it 30 days. Sorry.
You're going to feel bad for me.
I won't feel bad for you.
You will, man.
No, I will.
Okay, Mr. Henry, you have to change your mind.
I will not feel bad for you.
Okay, then, Mr. Henry,
because you're ignorant.
You're not doing your job as a talk show host, Mr. Henry.
What am I doing? What job am I not doing?
His job.
You have to make this guy change his mind.
I can't make him change his mind.
Something, pal.
Go ahead,
my mind will never be changed.
No, the talk show host can change your mind if you listen to him every day.
No, Mr. Henry
what are you talking
about? But let me tell you something.
Like I seen this guy, Paul Harvey, on TV.
I was in the Marine Corps.
One time.
No one ever changed my mind. No one ever changed my mind.
Who's up in Seattle, man. Some dude that I know up in Seattle, he had people calling the city council and telling them to, stick it up their butt and everything, man.
You're not him.
What?
You're not him.
No, but this talk show host that I listened to, he had people calling city council. The people went there and everything, man.
Look at pal. I'm not going to have people call up. It just doesn't work like that.
Well, man, you're weak then, man.
Okay, I'm weak.
You're weak.
I'm weak.
No, you're weak, man. You're weak, man.
Okay.
No, you're weak.
You're weak
because you can't handle what other people think.
Both of you guys are weak. Both you guys are weak ass, man. I'm saying, man.
Okay, all right. We're weak. Thank you, sir, for your call.
All right,
Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Come on, Mr. Hendrie, do your job and change their minds. It's Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. Did I say that? Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. And Dave Oliva from East Los Angeles, Monterey Park, actually, on the line. He is on a hunger strike. He mounted this on Friday to have the Confederate flag taken down from the State House in South Carolina, from California all the way to South Carolina. And I think a lot of people are saying, Dave, why would someone this far west care about what's going on that far east?
Well, I wanted to make a statement, though, Mr. Henry. Earlier in the program, you were talking about how you got some donuts or something out of your, machine there.
Yes, sir. I got some donuts before work, yeah.
See, you have made the statement on your program that you are against the Confederate flag being on the State House in South Carolina, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you taking donuts, man, and sticking them in your fat face, man, when I'm on a hunger strike? You should
wait a second.
No, you wait a second, man. I'm on a hunger strike because I'm against the Confederate flag, and I ain't had nothing but water and lemon juice since Friday, man, and you're getting Debbie cakes, corn nuts. You know, man, you're having all kinds of stuff. Do you feel good, man? You feel good about that, man?
Sir,
Yeah, you're eating the little Debbie cakes, and you're getting all your food. Man, you are. That's a cold shot, man. That's all I want to say. I'm on a hunger strike. You're against the Confederate flag. I'm against the Confederate flag. But I'm on a hunger strike, and you're eating corn nuts and crap, man. And you get those chicken spicy wing sandwich and stuff.
I got something to eat. Yeah.
God, man, you suck, man. The least you could do is not eat anything, man, until you get home. Like go on a hunger strike for your show or something.
I apologize.
Too little, too late, man.
No, I'm seriously, Mr. Oliver, I'm very, very sorry.
Too little, too late, man. Too little, too late. At least till I'm not talking to you, and like that.
Here is Gaffney on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Too little, too late, man.
I have a comment to make. I would like to say that the flag coming down at this point in time is not going to make a big difference. It's going to cause more trouble than it is anything.
What's that, a threat or something? What trouble is it going to cause?
A threat. Well,
Yeah.
sir, can you tell me why that flag is a piece of trash?
Because it is.
And why is that?
Because of all that, redneck mothers that,
Redneck, that has nothing
they
to
ain't
do
into,
with the redneck
freedom,
thing.
and freedom.
Anybody can be a redneck. Just because they fly a rebel flag does not make them a
Well,
redneck.
how come you all, why are you flying that rebel flag,
I fly that rebel flag because it's part of my history. It's part of my
Well, it ain't
heritage.
part of
My
no black guy's
ancestors
history.
fought in that war.
And what part of history is it for the black people in the South? Yeah, you don't have no answer for that, do you?
Can you? No, let me tell you something.
Yeah, tell
you
me.
need to go back and
What
read
about
your
black
history
Southerners?
book.
What about
because
black
that
Southerners?
war was not fought over slavery.
What about black Southerners?
Black Southerners, you want to know what most black Southerners, my friends around here feel? That
I guess
you
I should
guys,
ask a black
that
guy
the black
people, some cracker chick like you.
Hey, look.
Wait. Let's keep this polite.
Calling everybody crackers.
Yeah, let's keep this polite, okay?
You're racist,
So you got a couple of black friends.
No, let me
Would that
tell
make
you
you a member of the
something.
NAACP
Let me tell
or
you
something?
my black friends' view.
You're black
they
friends.
feel
What do
that
you mean,
there
black
are
friends
better
or you're black
things to
employees,
fight about than this flag coming down. Like
Let me guess.
for
Some of your best friends are black. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
Yeah, man. I knew I'd hear that one too. Hey, if Mr. Henry doesn't do his job and get you to change your mind, make her change her mind, Mr. Henry.
And I just hope that
Make
you
her change her
don't
mind.
represent the whole state of California because you are totally ignorant and you need to go read a couple of books.
My blood will be on your hands.
You need to learn about what you're trying to do.
My blood is on the hands of crackers
like you. You don't know nothing about what you're doing.
Now,
Mr. Henry, I think Mr. Henry, you should change your mind.
I can't change her mind, okay?
Read what?
You need to go research what you're doing because you don't know. You don't know nothing about that flag. You don't know the history behind that flag.
I know all about that history. It's a bunch of crap, man. Hey, have you ever read any Shakespeare?
Where are you from?
Where am I from? Monterey Park, California.
Okay, so
Where you
I might
from?
think you're a bunch of crap. You know, I might think Monterey Park's a bunch of crap, but that's my opinion. I'm not going to come out there and try to go on a hunger strike because I think you're a bunch of crap.
Hey, if you don't like it, you should go on a hunger strike too.
Look, I'm not going on a hunger strike because I don't feel that nothing is worth killing myself
Let me ask you a question. You don't like my opinion, right?
Well, I'm not saying I don't like your opinion. I'm saying that you need to get the facts straight before you voice out your opinion.
Then why don't you go on a hunger strike?
I don't want to go on no hunger strike.
You could drop a few pounds, you could drop a few pounds, and you could also be doing something good.
You're a racist, not the flag.
I'm a racist. How am I racist?
You're sitting here calling everybody a cracker. You're the one
tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
And because I fly a flag, that does not make me redneck.
Where do you fly the flag? From like your house or something, man? What's that?
I have a flag flying in front of my house.
You got a rebel flag in front of your house?
Yeah.
What's that about, man? Why don't you put an American flag up there? That's where you
Look, why
live.
don't you come on down to South Carolina and take a look around? You'll see some of the most beautiful country in the world.
Yeah, I know. It's like everybody tells me it's cool. Hey, by the way, they said last
And my flag don't bother no one.
this economic boycott of South Carolina, Mr. Henry, is bullcrap.
Why?
Because nobody's going there anyway, man. What difference does it make?
Oh, honey, listen, we
Wait a
have
minute.
some of the most beautiful country in the world.
Yeah, I know, Hey,
some
man,
of
what
the
do they
most
got there, man?
highest toured spots in the world.
What have they got in South Carolina, man? Like crops? You know, what am I going to go down there and look at wheat grow or something?
Look, sir, this is not about putting down South Carolina, okay?
It's not about putting down South Carolina.
No, I'm
And
just saying, what kind of economic boycott can you have when nobody's going there except to a Motel 6 overnight on their way to New York? It's not like it's New York. What am I going to do?
Look, they got Hilton Head. They have Hilton Head, South Carolina.
What's Hilton Head?
That's where people play golf.
Well, you rule me out, man. I got no sticks. I'm on a hunger strike. I can't use my sticks for at least another 6 months. Go ahead, change your mind.
Ma'am, would you please reconsider your opinion about...
You're not doing it good enough, man.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Would you please reconsider your opinion about the rebel flag?
No, it ain't.
800-449-8686. 1-800-449-8686. And let me just get back to the caller I was talking to. I don't know whether she's got anything interesting. I'm sure that she does have something interesting to say. I don't mean to say that you don't, ma'am. Hi, we're back with, the name is Bobby, right? And where are you calling from, Bobby? Bobby?
Yes.
Okay, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Western Estates.
In the Valley?
Yes, in the San Fernando Valley.
All right, hold on for just a second here. Wow. Let me see if we can do something with that. Okay, Bobby, I just wanted to check the line because are you at home?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you're not on a car phone?
No.
Okay. What is going on? You got an email?
I received an email today that said, I love you. There was an attachment. I'm pretty sure I know who it's from. He is a young widower who lives in our neighborhood. He is very attractive. He is very wealthy. And it's just starting again in my life. And
well, what you were saying to my producer, to Mike, you were saying that this is something that happens a lot to you?
Yes, it does. And I know that I don't know how many women listening have to deal with this. I guess to be attractive or to be pretty, some women think is a desirable thing. And I know how, I guess a lot of people put a high value on that. But for me, it's been really a little bit of a burden, and it's starting again in my life. I don't know why, but men do flock to me, and I'm afraid to open this email up because I know it's going to be crossing a boundary.
Now, you got an email today that says I love you. You think you know who it's from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from Ed Thurmer. He is a young widower. He's very handsome. He's very wealthy. He, I think, has been very attracted to me. One of the things, and I don't know whether I should bring this up, I have very nice legs. I have a very nice body. I do work out. And what I'm worried about is my husband's going to find out about this, and it'll drive him crazy. It just...
In your life, you say a lot of men are attracted to you.
Yes.
And the email said, I love you.
Yes.
And it wasn't signed?
No, but I know...
One of those things where you think you knew where it was from?
Yes.
And you said it had an attachment?
Yes. And I'm not...
I'm going to tell you something right now. There is a virus going around. A computer virus called the I Love You computer virus. You're aware of that?
I'm aware of that. Yes, I have heard of that, yeah.
And it's very possible that this is that.
No, and I'll tell you why. It's real because, again, men have been attracted to me for a long time. I am constantly running in. I'll give you an example of this, Phil. I will run into a store
Well, wait a second. I just told you that there are a lot of emails going around today. Some of them have I love you attachments. This is a computer virus that'll crash your hard drive. It'll do a lot of things. May I make a suggestion?
Well, Phil, this is not... I know the computer virus you're talking about.
You do?
Yes, I do. And
well, may I make a suggestion anyway? Do not open that attachment, all right?
But that is not what this is. I know it's from this young widower because he has been noticing me. There have been a couple of functions here at our community center. He has talked to me. It happens a lot, believe me. I know what you're saying about a computer virus. You have to understand, I am constantly being followed by men. It's not anything that I try to bring on myself. It's kind of cute because I know that guys are kind of cute when they're attracted to you, and I do have good-looking legs. I do have a nice... my husband says I have a nice toilet, which I guess it means I have a nice rear end.
Then you don't think so. You think that this I love you email came from this guy, Ed Thurmer, who lives in your development?
That is correct, yes. Oh, it's not that I think, Phil, I know, because this has happened to me before.
Do you get anonymous emails from men?
It's not so much anonymous emails. I get a lot of men passing me notes, a lot of men following me around. They want my phone number. Where do you live? And it's cute. I think it's kind of cute because it's cute to be attractive to men. And for women who don't know what that's like, Yes, it is nice. I do want to say to the women who might be listening to your program right now, who maybe are ugly or not that good looking, that it's not that great to have men want your phone number and to ask you out a lot, because in my case, I'm married, and oh my God, if Steve knew half of what goes on, he would commit homicide. There would definitely be first-degree homicide. So I have to weigh the pros and the cons.
So your husband is very, very jealous, correct?
That is correct.
And what I'm saying to you is that with a really jealous husband, and we're talking to a lady, her name is Bobby, she received an I love you email today with the attachment. I think it's the computer virus. You're pretty sure it's from an admirer.
Yes. It's not that I don't...
Well, this I love you email... By the way, our number is 1-800-449-8686, 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendrie Show. This computer virus comes to your home by way of an email. You understand that?
Yes, Phil, I understand that. I've talked to a couple of friends of mine who have businesses in their home.
And you also understand that this attachment, this email virus comes in an attachment?
Yes, I understand that.
So the I love you email you got today, you are convinced, comes from a man.
Absolutely. And the reason why I say that, Phil, again, is because I have very nice legs. I do have a very trim rear end, and I am a little bit top-heavy. But more to the point, men follow me, and they do want my phone number. I will tell you, I have a very jealous husband. I do not, in my opinion, I do not benefit from men being attracted to me, because my husband would commit first-degree homicide.
Yes, I understand that. All the better reason to open your eyes to a little reality here and see that it may be an email from whoever sent you the virus, okay?
No. Phil, I would know this, but it's happened. This guy last year wouldn't leave me alone. He wanted my number. He followed me around the mall. I said, okay. We went out to his car. I did what I could do.
You did what?
I guess you can use your imagination.
So now the guys are following you around so much.
Phil, you have to get them off of your back. And if you've got men following you around, they want your number, it's really cute, and I really appreciate it. And I'm flattered. But I'm married. I can't do any of that. So...
You're married, so you went ahead and serviced this guy.
You do what you have to do. And that's why you have to understand these things. That's why... I know it's from this guy, Ed Thurmer. Steve is very jealous. He'd murder. He would, with his bare hands, he would kill the guy that I gave oral sex to. And
well, I think you got bigger problems than an email. I really do. Schenectady on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello. Schenectady, hello.
This lady really needs to take a look at what she's doing.
Hello, Schenectady. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, are you there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Men look at me all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I give them some kind of look, and they walk away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Men have always been attracted to me.
Men are attracted to me, too.
Well, how
could
you go out and give a guy a BJ?
You know something? It was either that or the guy is going to follow me all through the mall all day long.
No, he isn't. All you have to do...
You gave this guy head in what, in his car?
Out in the parking lot, right.
You're crazy.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to... you automatically, when you're in love with somebody, you send off signals that you're not available.
I told him, I said, you know something, I am married. And
well, wait a minute. Did you say...
tell him. You give him a look.
Are you wearing a ring?
Of course I am.
And did you say to him, I am married? Or did you say, excuse me, Charlie, buzz off?
I'm not rude, thank you. I'm not rude.
You don't even have to say anything.
Well, how do you say it? What do you say to men?
I don't respond to their looks.
Mm-hmm.
I walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I get away as fast as I can.
And what if they come up to you and they say, you know something, you've got really great legs?
Then you just keep walking.
Oh, come on. I mean, you don't even acknowledge that? That's a compliment.
Fine, it's a compliment.
Why are you accepting...
It's not my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you accepting a compliment from a total stranger?
Why shouldn't I? He's being nice. He doesn't mean anything wrong by it.
You're asking for it, lady.
Look, I know how men are. I've been around men my whole life. Men are attracted to me. They like me. Men like me.
They like me, too.
Okay. Do you have nice legs, too?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Men love that, don't they? And they love the fact that I've got a nice, and I'll say it, I've got a very nice, trim, tight ass because I work out.
That's none of your business. You're a married lady.
Excuse me, but if you're walking in a pair of spandex capris,
there you go,
men
lady.
are going to see your ass. I was trying to make a sale at this new store in the mall, and I didn't have time to deal with him. That's why I spent 3 minutes.
Excuse me, you're a salesperson in spandex?
No, I was trying to negotiate a sale, okay?
Oh, okay. That's very professional. Spandex.
I did not want to miss the sale, all right? So I spent 3 minutes on my knees. What's the problem?
Oh, God, you're
Oh, man.
You are
and
a
you
sick,
think that...
sick lady.
Oh, and what do you do?
What do? I'm a paralegal.
You haven't rubbed your knees up a little bit?
No,
you haven't gotten some carpet burn? You haven't got a little carpet burn? A guy who won't...
Maybe with my husband I have.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, now we're talking about cheating. Thank you for your call, ma'am. Now we're talking about cheating on your husband. And
I have never cheated on my husband, and I never will. And
if you're giving some guy the oral servicing in his parked car because he thought your legs were cute, I still say you got a computer virus. Do you understand?
No, Phil, please. I know when men like me. They're really, really, really attracted to me. And
all right, hold on for a minute here. This lady got an email today that says, I love you, with an attachment. I said it's the virus. There's an I love you virus out there, by the way, folks. If you get an email, and I don't know if you've seen CNN, man, it's been all over the news. You get an email, and it says, I love you, it don't love you, okay? Now, she got this thing. She thinks it's from, what's the guy's name? Ed Thurmer, who lives down the street. And she knows it's from him because she's got really cute legs, and he stares at her a lot, and he's told her he likes her legs, etc. Meanwhile, she's got a jealous husband who she says, and I'm quoting now, would commit first-degree homicide if he found out any of this stuff. And she's out there in parked cars. Next thing you know, she's going to run into Craig Taylor. Then what? You talk about carpet burn. I'm sorry, Nikki. Just joking around, baby. And I say that with all due respect. All right, anyway, Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800. And by the way, Mike Schaefer, my producer, where's Warminster? Is that a city? 1-800-449-8686, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Just wanted to know. It's the Phil Hendrie Show. One 1-800-449-8686 is the Phil Hendrie Show. On the line with me is a caller from Western Estates, Bobby, and she got this email, the I love you email. And there is an I love you virus going around, by the way, with an attachment. If you get an email that says I love you with an attachment, it's probably a virus. And there's nothing I can say to convince you, huh, Bobby? Where's she at? Bobby, you there?
Phil, I know that you mean really well, and I've had this conversation with my husband, who is very, very jealous. But I would never tell him about the guys being attracted to me. So I told him I thought it was the virus, and so I went to the ball game.
Let's talk a little bit more about.
No, I went to the baseball game. My husband's in the room.
I got to find out about it.
Your husband's there now?
Yes, he is. What, honey? No.
I didn't see the thing.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm on the radio.
Who are you talking to, a man?
No, I'm not talking to a man.
How thick is that?
I'm not talking to a man, honey. Okay. My husband is insanely jealous, so I let him think.
That you're talking to, that you're talking to somebody about the virus?
That's correct.
Oh, my God. You're in for trouble, okay? You're giving oral sex to guys in parking lots.
I'm really, really cute. I have really nice legs. And
I know you have nice legs, okay? You're giving it over to these guys, and now you think every virus-ridden email you get is from a guy that really loves you. I'm telling you, you're going to crash your freaking hard drive if you open that thing, okay?
Phil, I know what I'm doing. Men like me, okay?
I got it already, all right? Philadelphia on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, Bobby, you must. You're crazy. You can't go around giving oral sex to men who just happen to think you have nice legs or think they really like you.
Leave me alone.
Men really like me too.
He wouldn't
and
leave
I don't
me
have
alone.
the greatest legs in the world, but I only give oral sex to my husband.
Well, you know
That's
something?
it.
The guy wouldn't leave me alone. He followed me
I
to the
don't
mall.
care. Tell him to go away. This is crazy.
You know something? You believe in being rude, right? If you want to be rude, that's your business.
This is crazy,
Well,
Bobby.
so not being
Think
rude
about
means
what you're doing.
What I did has nothing to do with anything other than getting rid of this guy, okay? Otherwise, if Steve found
There's
out...
other ways to get rid of guys who come on to you.
Hold on for a minute.
What's going on?
Hold on for a minute. What, honey?
I want to know who you're talking to.
I'm on the radio station. So, did you get that dress? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, did you get the dress?
What dress?
You know, the dress that you told me you were going to get?
Her husband is apparently in the room.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
That's great. Is it the color that you wanted?
Yeah.
You know, if she's that afraid of her husband,
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's
She might as well
insanity.
Just open the email and crash
Really?
the hard drive.
I did, yeah. Okay, he's gone. What do you want? What do you want?
I want you to understand that you can't do this to your husband. This is ridiculous.
This guy, Ed Thurmer, is loaded. Okay, that's number one. Okay, you're a woman, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
He's rich.
So what?
Well,
So what? Do you love your husband?
I love him very much.
Then why
He
are
has
you
a
cheating on
wildly-
him?
I'm not cheating on him.
You gave
yes,
a guy...
you are. You're giving oral sex to people that you meet on the street.
Well, call me Bill Clinton, but I don't think that's cheating. I really...
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Even the president had to admit that he had a relationship with Monica Lewinsky.
I don't have a relationship with these men. I suck them off in a car, and I...
Oh, my God, lady. What do you mean? Just every now and again you go ahead into a parking lot?
What?
What do you mean, what?
You're sad, Bobby.
I'm
You
sad.
are so sad.
It's
I
either
feel
that or
sorry
they
for
follow
you.
me around and they want my number. Follow me around and want my number. All I have
So
to
what? Tell them no. Tell them you're married. Tell them anything, but don't do this to yourself. I just can't believe that you would do
I
this
was
to
left with no
yourself and do this
choices.
to your husband.
They hound me, so I have to
So
get
what?
an oral certification. That's all
So
I'm
what?
saying.
This woman doesn't get it.
believe it.
You know what I suggest you do, Bobby, with that I love you? You know the I love you virus we're talking about here, ma'am?
I don't have a virus. Have you ever been so fortunate to feel the plush leather of the back seat of a Bentley rubbing on your knees? Have you?
Me?
Yes.
No.
You've never
I wouldn't
felt
be
the-
in that situation, though.
You've never felt the leather of a Bentley rubbing your knees?
No.
No, she hasn't.
What about you, Phil?
Well, what do you mean, what about you, Phil? Is that some kind of a joke?
Phil, I am asking you a question.
Get out of here. What about you, Phil? Thank you, ma'am, for your call. 1-800-449-8686. Warminster on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just can't believe that you have this on your radio station. Yes, maybe.
You know something?
You think you're attractive? Excuse me.
Men like me.
Excuse me, men like women in general.
Not all
and maybe
women,
you
no.
shouldn't be so in love with yourself.
I'm not in love with
and
myself.
get a little bit of self-respect.
Hold
You're
on for a minute.
giving men blowjobs in the
You know
parking lot
something?
that you don't know.
Oh, big deal.
Come on, get with the program here. Are you in love?
Oh, big deal.
And if you don't
Oh,
have
God,
a
I
virus
can't
on
believe
your
this.
computer, you probably have a virus of some kind. Get a little bit of respect for yourself.
Let me give you a tip. Let me give you a tip about something.
You don't need to give me a tip, honey.
No, I think you need a
I know
tip.
what love is all about.
Oh, really? Do you know
I know
this?
all about self-respect.
Do you know this? Do you know this? Men like women who swallow.
Guess
Now,
what?
Okay.
You don't need to
All
tell
right.
me that.
I bet you I did. I bet you didn't know that.
Don't.
That's something I
what
just found
What you
out.
need to know is you are not the woman who's got all her you-know-what together.
Lady,
there are a lot
I
of women
am
out
trying.
there who
I
got
love
it
my
so much
husband.
more together. And you know what?
We
Your
had a floral
husband
competition.
is one sorry SOB.
Hold on for a
because
minute.
He's there.
Really?
And you're
Did you get the
lying
dress?
to him.
Did you get the dress? Do you like the dress you have?
I guess her husband's in the room again.
Yeah, probably.
Really? That's
You know
really
what?
neat.
My
That's really
husband,
neat.
This is
Do you want to
his
meet for
radio
coffee?
station. This is what he likes to listen
Do you want
to.
to meet for coffee?
A bunch
Phil
of
Hendrie Show.
crap.
1-800-449-8686.
It's a bunch of crap.
virus. It's called the I love you virus, and I haven't gotten it. In fact, I haven't gotten any computer viruses, the ones that have been so prevalent and so well promoted. But there is one out there. A lady in Western Estates has got an I love you email. What would happen if you don't believe, ma'am, that this is a computer virus? Why don't you open it up?
Because my husband reads all of the email. If I open that attachment up, then we have more problems. I've got a very, very jealous husband, and he's coming in the room now. And
well, just put him on the phone for a second, okay?
No one.
You know how to put him on the phone. I'm not afraid of him. What's to be afraid of, okay?
So, are you going to go to the Dodger game?
I'm not afraid of your husband, all right?
Really? Okay, Phil, you really can't anger him, because what will happen is he gets very, very emotional.
I'm not afraid of your husband, and you shouldn't be either. Do you understand what I'm saying, okay? Do you understand that?
What are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anyone. I'm talking to my sister. I think that it's...
Let's take a phone call.
No, I really think it's something to understand. When you have a man that provides well for you, and he's a little bit jealous, you have to understand him.
I think you're living in an abusive situation. Irvine on the Phil Hendrie Show. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. First of all, how are you doing? Because today you're just listening to so much malarkey. Bobby, honey, you really need help. And if your husband is so jealous, then you should try your best to make him feel secure instead of insecure. But I guess the two of you
do make him feel secure. No, I make him feel secure.
No, sweetheart, you don't, because...
Well, what am I doing wrong?
Bobby,
what am I
how
doing
old
wrong?
are you? Bobby, how old
I'm 35.
Honey, I'm 33. And didn't you learn when you need to start eating some cars?
That's what I want to do, okay? That's in a Bentley, okay?
Insecure in your relationship.
I'm insecure in my relationships?
Yes.
It's because guys like me and they think that I'm attractive, okay?
Honey, all dogs like bones.
Yeah, all dogs like bones.
Yes.
Well, what are you attracted to? And what's attracted to you?
Honey, I am 33.
You know something, Dal? You're 33 going on 73, all right?
I have a husband.
I happen to have a husband, too.
And don't look like it. I will put you to shame.
I will tell you something right now, darling. I am good looking,
you need
okay?
to hush and listen.
No,
Let me
men
educate
look
you,
at me.
because you're 35
Men look at me,
stupid.
and they like
men
me.
Look at everything.
Men look at me, and they like me. Oh, really? Do men chase down fat women? No, I don't think so, okay?
Okay, hold on. Everybody's talking at once. And the lady in Irvine, one more F word out of you, and you're gone, okay? And you, Bobby, listen to her, all right?
She's the one that's using the filthy language.
No, you know what?
I know she was, okay? So just chill out with all of that. I realize that people come on this program and think anything goes. And you, Bobby, with your giving head in the car, cool that out, okay?
Oh, see, she thinks it's cute. She's laughing at it.
Listen, I'm laughing because you're absolutely right, and I do apologize for
because you think it's cute.
Phil, you know Bobby's not going to listen. Bobby, what is it going to take for someone...
Can you turn her up in Irvine? I can't hear her. Is that it all the way? Get up to the phone, lady, will you?
I am at the phone. Phil,
put your mouth around it, honey. You know what I'm talking about. That a girl.
Know.
Oh, I should know?
You should know.
At least I can talk into a telephone, okay?
I am talking into a telephone. I don't have to act as though I'm talking to my sister about going to the Dodgers game.
My husband is very jealous,
and
you know.
your husband was so jealous. You want me going around giving head. Can I say that word over the thing? You want me going around giving head to
over the what
men.
thing? Over the thing?
Listen.
My husband's jealous because I happen to have a great-looking rear end, okay?
No, you know
and I happen to have a better-looking rear end than most sisters I know.
No,
what do you think of that?
No, I have to beg the difference.
What do you think about that?
You're just cheap, sweetie. And
I am not cheap.
When you're giving guys oral sex in the back of a parked car, you're cheap, all right?
Listen to me. We had a floral competition.
Bobby, if this wasn't the radio, I can tell you the things that you are doing, which is really disgraceful. And if you're so-called married and you're in such a loving relationship, why don't you treat him with the same respect you expect him to treat you with? That's why women get bad names. And why do you think men cheat on women? Because we have women like you.
My husband is wonderful, okay?
If your husband was so wonderful, you wouldn't be scared of him, now would you? Put him on the phone. Let me talk to your husband.
Problem.
Put your husband on the phone.
I'm not going to put him on the phone.
All right, then.
He doesn't like black people.
Oh, wow. And what makes you think I'm black?
Boy, this is fantastic.
So now this is
Come
racial.
on, sister, you know what I'm talking about. He doesn't get along well with...
He doesn't get along with who?
You know, with you.
With me?
You people.
What's you people?
Well, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
You got a husband who's a racist. That's great. So you got a husband who's a racist. He beats up guys, and you're out giving head to guys in parked cars. What a fantastic world you live in.
Phil, there is nothing cheap about getting chapped lips in the back of a $300,000 Bentley.
I'll tell you what.
Do you think there is?
Let's see how many head jobs your husband can give in the backseat of a car.
Oh, Steve, come here for a minute.
That's right. Get him on the phone. Get him on the phone.
There's a black woman here who said that you give him.
Yeah?
Hello, Steve. That's incorrect.
Right.
I don't appreciate your wife calling me black.
Right.
Whether I am black or white or yellow is not the question here.
You sound gay,
Your wife is over the radio station, KFI 640.
What did she tell me?
She's saying that she's giving head to guys in the backseat of cars.
What'd you do?
That's right. That is not right.
Whoops.
Oh, Jesus. Now what?
I guess she's not giving any more head.
Would you say it looks like she's not going to be giving any more head?
Yeah, I would say that. Oh, I hope it doesn't hurt her. Maybe we should call 911.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey.
You know what I'm going to do when I see you?
Anytime I can give you a favor.
Yeah, anytime.
Well, let me tell you what to do.
I see you. I'm going to kick the black off your ass the next time I see you.
I will. You hear me?
I'll beat the black off.
Look, come on. Come with it. Don't give me threats or make me promises.
I'm talking to the talk show host.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Phil Hendrie.
KFI?
Yeah, on KFI in Los Angeles, right. And nationally syndicated, sir. So you're making an ass out of yourself in front of a bunch of people.
That's right.
Big man, huh?
Talk to your
Yeah,
wife.
I'm a big man.
Big man, huh?
Yeah, I'm a big man.
Talking to my wife?
She called my show.
Who's the black woman?
She's a lady in Irvine.
You talking to my wife?
Your wife called my show, Ace. What are you going to do about it?
He's not going to do anything. Because you know what? The only thing he likes to do is beat up on women.
Who's that?
You.
Who's
It's
talking?
me. It's me.
The lady in Irvine.
That the black woman?
If I'm black or yellow, it's none of your business. That's not the question. You need to take your wife to a marital
I don't like people talking to me like that. I don't want nobody talking to my wife either.
I'm talking to your wife. I called your wife.
Talk to your wife.
I called your wife up.
Please, Phil, you're making it worse.
No, I called up Bobby. I'm going to take her out on a date Friday night. We're going to the drive-in.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I'd like to find a guy to try that.
I tell you what.
Well, hey, man.
You need to follow her around at the mall then.
Get on.
Because she's been meeting all them guys at the mall. I got pictures.
Who the hell? Is this the maid?
No, this
It's
is
not the
woman
maid,
in
okay? It's the
Irvine.
lady in Irvine, all right?
Are you a cleaning woman? You didn't show up today.
Okay,
Look,
I don't have your cleaning woman on the phone, okay? She.
The cleaning woman didn't show up.
Well, maybe because
It's
your
not
wife was giving her husband's head, and she got a little upset about that.
Who?
Maybe your wife was giving the cleaning woman husband's head, and the cleaning woman got a little upset about that. Have you checked on that?
Say that again?
Maybe your wife was giving the cleaning woman's husband head, and the cleaning woman got upset about that. Did you check on that?
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? What are you trying to say?
You don't know what I'm saying?
What are you trying to say?
This is what I'm trying to...
Spit it out. I didn't get it.
Look, you're so illiterate. Just get off the phone. Just get off the phone. You're ignorant.
Hey, Bobby.
Yes, Phil.
Your husband
It's so
is the
ignorant.
dumbest clown that I've ever heard in my life, okay?
Thank you.
Good luck to you
Phil, I
and your
think they're
husband,
joking.
Steve.
They can't be real. Phil,
This lady-
they just can't be real.
Lady,
This is not real.
that
They
look-
probably just call your shows just to
still
get
talking?
people started or
Phil,
whatever.
Phil, I'm asking you not to make a bad situation worse.
That black woman still there?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? I'm black. What are you going to do about it? I make more money than you. Oh, I work for a corporate office, too, because I am highly educated. So what do you got to say about that? Is there against the law of black people making money?
You got a big
And
backyard?
it's not a racist thing, honey. I own a house.
Have you got a big
Please.
backyard on you?
I have a 16 by 32 inch swimming pool. Honey, please, it's not about the color. This is the $2,000.
Steve, ask her if she has a 16 by 32 inch ass.
You got a
No,
16
sweetie.
by...
Okay, you know what? You
The
guys
thing
can't.
is,
You aren't that funny, all right?
I wear a size 2. I wear a size 2.
You do not. You're lying.
Oh, honey, I
You
wish
are-
you could see me. You know what? I don't even swear.
Size 2, that
I don't
sounds
even
fantastic.
swear. I wear
You don't-
a size 2.
You wear a size 2. You're petite.
Yes, I am.
Oh, God, I'm so jealous.
Oh,
Oh,
honey.
man. Where do you live, baby?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, see, Phil, you
Let's
need
see,
to
what
cut
do you
them
need?
off because
Get
they're
them
full
off
of
the air.
malarkey.
Get them out of
They
here.
are full of
What do you like,
malarkey. You really have a
Can you
nice
come...
show, Phil.
Hey, let me ask you something. Can you come clean our house tomorrow?
All right, thanks a lot. Anyway, 1-800-449-8686. Ask her if she's got a 32 by 1600 inch backyard. Phil Hendrie Show. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686. I'm Phil Hendrie, and we have our Sharper Image catalog, the May 2000 here. And I'm going through catalogs because, well, I need a barbecue, and I need a blow-up pool, and I need a blow-up doll, and I got to get stuff for my office. And I like going through these things. I ain't never going to buy anything out of them because I'll buy it and it'll sit. Like this personal air purifier, Ionic Breeze personal air purifier, $59, and the thing hangs around your neck. What if you saw a guy on an airplane laying there, getting himself a nap, with it looks like a little transistor radio that's on a, what do you call it? A strap that's hung around your neck. So it looks like a small radio that hangs around your neck. So just imagine someone laying there with a radio hanging about chest high on a strap around their neck. It's a personal air purifier? I mean, it just begs for you to walk by and just kind of blow a little pit smell in their direction or ass or whatever. Because there is no such thing, I'm here to tell you. Hi, I'm Phil Hendrie. Can I just go ahead and lay it out there right now? You can't purify your personal air, friend. You can't do it. It's impossible. I feel bad that there are those, along with that pump we were talking about a few weeks back, they're still keeping these guys in business. Now, here's one that looks kind of interesting. It's called the, it's a neck air conditioner or something. It keeps you cool. You have it around your neck. So you wear this thing around your neck and it air conditions your neck? When it's blazingly hot, don't you dread leaving the air-conditioned comfort of your home? Maybe you've tried an ice-soaked towel around your neck, but that little bit of evaporative cooling is nothing compared to the long-lasting, total body comfort of our personal cooling system. It's the best way to stay comfortable and avoid heat stress when walking, mowing, gardening, watching sports or concerts, just about any activity anywhere. Our wearable invention houses a patented miniature evaporative cooling system. Just fill with a few ounces of water, place it around your neck, switch it on, and a quiet motor drives a tiny fan that creates the evaporative cooling. What? There's a little tiny fan blowing cold air from hot water in your neck thing? You might as well stick an air conditioning hose up your ass for all the good it's going to do. I'm not here to blow anybody's good time, but I just see this stuff, man. I wonder, how does this stuff really, honestly, how does it work? When I was a kid, my brother and I slept in a room. We had our own bedroom, okay? And naturally, at our house growing up, my dad gave my brother and I the room way in the back that they had to add on the house to connect. In other words, the room that I shared with my brother happened to be a separate house that was separate from the rest. It was a block house. And they had to add on this porch to connect my brother and my room to the rest of the house. So we had no central heating and we had no central air back there. It was a house we bought, and I guess it was like a maid's quarters or something. So there was the home. Then you'd walk out into the backyard, and there was this little hut sitting there. So my old man turned that into a bedroom for my brother and I, and he connected the rest, turned it into kind of a connected patio thing. So he buys this air conditioner. I don't even call it an air conditioner. He buys a fan that you put ice cubes in. You ever seen this? You have? This was the only thing between me and death. And, I mean, in the summertime, it's, oh, good God help me. And my dad would say, get some more ice cubes in your fan. I mean, I was like living Little House on the Prairie. Now I knew what it was all like, going into the barn to get some ice. It was like going into the barn to cool off another bucket of milk. And he'd say, "Go, you guys are hot back here, huh?" "Yeah, we're hot." "Jesus." "You said what, Jesus? Well, you dirty." And you got to cram ice, so you take this lid off, and you cram ice down into that thing. Then you turn the fan on. Well, you know what? It cooled you off for about 15 minutes until the ice melted. And once the ice melted, it was just blowing air over hot water. So, and then the water would evaporate. See this neck cooler? It's the same damn thing, man. You throw some water into that, and within 5 minutes, that water is blazing hot, man. You can use it for boiling tea, and you got that around your neck.
Well, you best take yourself an ice water enema, then.
Yes, Grandma, that's what I'm going to do.
Well, it's the best thing. Grandfather and I did it all the time.
Seriously.
That's right.
You put a hose up your arse end.
That's right. Put the hose up the arse end. Pump up some nice cold water. Very refreshing.
What did you cats do? What happened to you in the 19th century that you people
I want to keep cool. We don't have all the newfangled inventions.
Well, that's true. You don't. What is that thing?
Here it is, the hose. Got a funnel on the other end. Just pour the cold water in.
Yes. Okay, Grandma.
That's all you do.
So when, you're alive in an era, let's just say any era, and I don't know what phrase people would look back on today. We live in the year 2000. People will look back on a phrase and they'll say, good God, what an antiquated thing that epitomizes how those people lived then. But the one phrase that stands out in my mind from the early part of this century, and everybody who said it thought it was a completely normal thing to say, go and take yourself an ice water enema. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great idea. Hey, I'll see you later, Bob. Right, we're going to go home. I'm going to put a hose up my ass and pour some cold water into it. Okay, great. Talk to you later? Yeah, I'll see you at the ball game. All right. Anyway. It's better, Craig. Okay, so then you can buy yourself a barber chair. This Sharper Image, man, don't they have the store over there near you in the mall? I walk in there, and I don't know what the hell anything is. And a guy will be standing there in like a bib overall or something, and, he's got kind of, he just looks a little bent, like maybe he didn't make the junior class at Caltech. So he's over there at Sharper Image, just cooling off before he makes his, midterms. So he's standing there with his hands behind. Yes, sir, how are you? Fine. Well, that's an ionizer. What that does is all the air around your head, it'll turn it into, turn your head into a pumpkin by midnight, basically. It'll soften you up like a fruit. Geez, that's great. I got to get one of those. What's this? That's a mirage machine. Creates mirages. Okay. And then what's this over here? Well, that's just some kind of crystal thing. Cram that thing up your rear end along with the cold water enema, man. Now you're living. You're living large. Ionic Breeze Auto Air Purifier Digital Alcohol Breath Tester. Here you go. This is what you got to have. Find your blood alcohol... Find your blood alcohol content in seconds simply by blowing into the digital alcohol breath tester. Easy to use, completely non-invasive. It displays your BAC within a range of 0.000 to 0.200. The LCD screen lights for easy reading at night and warns you with beeps and an on-air alert when your BAC surpasses 0.05. Measures a compact 4 3/4 by 2.5 by 1 1/4. Runs on one 9-volt battery. Comes with two. This is great. 2 plastic mouthpieces. The impairment effects from a specific alcohol level can vary from driver to driver. Never drink and drive. We need one for this show. Forget about what you can eat with the car. I'm going to start breathalyzing everybody walking in here. Forget about drug testing. Let's start with the basics. Let's breathalyze every sucker that works on this show. Look at this thing, man. This is pretty good, Craig. You know what I'm going to do with this? We're going to do another Phil Hendrie Sings the Hits drunk. Wait a second. Tomorrow? Perfect. Hey, Mike, I got it. Guess what tomorrow is? Cinco de Mayo, my brother. And guess what I got? A blood alcohol tester. Tomorrow's the day, margarita's around, and all I got to do is blow into this thing to find out whether I'm doing a good show or not. So long as it's below 0.05, there's a good chance that somebody out there is enjoying the show. But over 0.05, everybody is. Phil Hendrie Show, 1-800-449-8686.